way that she half-asses anything.
Right.
What's going on, Laggin Out Legion? We're here. It's our special Halloween show. And of course, we always have to have one person make a grand entrance. But you can see we're all kind of dressed up in our Halloween garb. To my right, she is known as Lady Death in the Lagging Out circles, but you can call her Blacklight Oni.
Oh, yeah.
And tell the world who you dressed as today, Blacklight Oni.
I dressed up as a Starion from Baldur's Gate 3. Apparently he made the news, and apparently everyone's going gaga about it. And they made the worst fucking titles. Wish I would die again and stay dead.
Hero
Hello.
is dressed as Text today.
Yes.
So I will give him a drum roll.
You presume much.
And here's the drum roll.
Let me see if I can.
I can
find
barely
the
hear
button.
it, but
I can't hear it, so you're gonna have to tell me when it stops.
that's when you turn on your camera, Hero, just so you know.
Yeah. Well, if I can't hear it.
Go ahead and go. Turn it on. There you go. He's the Undertaker,
Well
everybody.
done.
John Wick.
And who are you
I'm
dressed as, sir?
So sad that you didn't call that out right away. Excuse me, Astarion. I believe I
John
heard
Wick.
somewhere that the chieftain might have killed my dog. Do you
It's
know?
John Wick, everybody. Please welcome
Oh,
John
say
Wick.
it isn't so, darling. Well, you must invite me to whenever you go and visit him. Sounds like it would be just a treat.
And as we see this, it's Soda dressed as Joe Biden.
Yes.
What the fuck? That's
Oh, so you didn't have to do him that dirty. Oh, that's just horrible.
I have my diaper on and everything.
Of course, he just.
And
don't know if I
I'm
needed to know
dressed
that.
as a loser
Oh my god.
because I am wearing a Houston Astros jersey.
Dick.
I even come equipped with some props.
I come very.
You know, you could have said equipped or something and just left everyone wondering what that was.
Most people wouldn't wonder.
So you can see we're all dressed up for your amusement. So,
Or is it
yes.
Astarion's amusement?
Yeah.
I could also
Oh, it's
dress.
all for my amusement, darling.
My darling, you should talk in that voice the whole time,
Oh, I
Every
probably
day.
could.
every Friday.
Okay, that might be a bit much.
Okay, that might be a bit much. And it's like, who are you, Doctor Who this week? No, not Doctor Who. But
The 60th anniversary is coming up. Somehow.
if anyone notices, my screen is not fuzzy anymore,
That makes one.
and it's actually colorful in the background.
It is.
Oh my God, you can actually see everything. So since it is Halloween, we might as well just do the PSA as Harley Quinn.
Garbage human.
Exactly. Am I on the right one?
Emotional damage.
Wow.
What else is new?
Why is it? Wow.
That is not the.
All the voices are gone. That's
Oh.
weird.
Uh-oh.
Am I on the right? Let me see if I'm on the right one. I'm on Game Stream. That's why you can't hear anything. There we go. There we go. Now you'll be able to hear the. That's why you couldn't hear the drum roll.
How you doing, Mr. J? Is this for your little stream? Okay. Attention! And that means you in the back. The preceding content is intended for mature audiences only. Opinions and views expressed on this live are not necessarily those of Laggin Out Entertainment, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or any of its sponsors or advertisers. That means we ain't liable. If you're under 18, get the fuck out.
Exactly, because we have
I
18
wonder where that B-man is.
topics. Thank you,
18.
Harley Quinn.
The fuck?
Yes. Here we go.
All right, so as you guys know, we need a lot of money. We've got a lot of big plans for lagging out and keep owning cosplay up for the rest of the year. Scan that QR code, and it's also tattooed on my ass. So if you want to find me, just ask nicely and I show it to you. Gotta say please.
Yes, exactly. And don't forget to check us out on YouTube. YouTube.com/lagging out. That's YouTube.com/lagging out. This is Lagging Out Live. The funniest game about gaming that you're not watching. Funniest podcast that you're, yeah, all that
You
stuff.
took a lot of drugs, don't worry, guys.
Yeah, took a lot. Don't forget, it is still Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so please check your boobies. One up for boobies.
Or if you're feeling darish, check your neighbors.
Sweet.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure Astarion's always accepting.
Oh boy. Hunter Rayman does nose candy? Or
Okay. Now
I call it
get
booger sugar, personally, but no. But seems like he has something in common with the Biden family. Syndicate. Rayman, the coke snorting fascist president of the United States. Wait. What is going on here, guys?
Okay, so
I'm liking this game more and more now.
it's not a game. It's a TV show on Netflix that was by Ubisoft, or like endorsed by Ubisoft, because it's of course their property. Gotta get back to it because can't remember the name of the show. Let me jump to it real quick.
Was it Birdman or something?
No.
Harvey
I did
Birdman,
talk
attorney
about-
at law.
I did talk about Birdman, but that's a whole different story. What do you know? It's not
Harvey
loading.
Birdman, attorney at law.
Anyways, so they've got it was Captain Laserhawk. That's what it was. Captain Laserhawk.
Close. I was close.
This new cartoon called Captain Laserhawk. It's done by Ubisoft, and in it's a very adult cartoon. Shock. It's on Netflix. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah. And they have lots of references to a bunch of different characters within the Ubisoft universe. Rayman's one of them, and they're playing him off as a washed up, drug addicted superhero type character. Because
I like it already.
Now, I find it not awesome.
I can do anything.
Do whatever the fuck I want.
What is it with all the cartoons turning out to be for adults? And then they suck. They're not even the fun one.
Big Mouth, good.
Okay, there's one, and then there's BoJack Horseman. There's two. Didn't Rayman have a cartoon earlier for children?
Think it did.
I don't know. No video game.
But
So
this is also Ubisoft, who made Rayman, whose mother was a fairy, and he
Lived in
was
San
very
Francisco?
much sexually attracted to said fairy.
wait, what?
Yeah, that's legit.
Awesome.
What in the Sweet Home Alabama is that shit?
Sweet home Alabama. Every
Wait.
cartoon has been for adults since the beginning of time. Bugs Bunny, the Flintstones, they all had adult overtones in them, undertones in them since
Yes,
they've
but
been
the
doing
whole
it.
point was they were undertones.
That's why you have things called Adult Swim, where they have stuff for adults, because Gen Xers are kind of big adults anyway, and everyone has been following suit every
I would
generation
assume they
after.
would be big adults.
We run the world. Remember that. We'll be running the world
Yeah,
for
and
the
you're
next
doing
20
such a
years.
wonderful job.
We do.
Mhm.
Everyone else under us is ruining it.
Interesting.
I would argue that it'd be the boomers, but
The boomers
know.
ruining everything. Well, they had to survive.
We're
we're the feral. We're the go between the feral. Get home before the streetlights come on and survive on hose water.
So did
To
we.
working with beepers and cell phones and internet.
Well, there's a little bit of difference in your case, Oni. You were kind of raised more
I don't
millennial.
see her, and like when I talk about her in my classes and everything like that, I'm like, I know two people that are in that generation that don't directly represent that generation because they're competent and they're self accountable and they have high intelligence. So I always use that as but I know these two people that are actually competent. No, I'm not. I'm not dressed as an Astros fan. I'm dressed as a loser. That's what I'm
so
dressed
you would
as.
have a
There's a
Yankees
difference.
jersey on.
Well, no.
Who is John Turturro?
John Turturro. It's an actor that Gazoo says I look like.
I still have no reference for who that man is.
Yeah. He was in
Jesus.
Transformers. He was the agent.
That
Secret
narrows
agent.
it down to absolute zero because I don't recall watching all of them, so I don't care.
Well, we'll look it up for you later.
You have to have seen the first Transformers, is what was said.
Yeah.
The bumbling
agent. There you go. Tear and Death. Yeah.
That's very quaint.
But yeah, it sounds like something. This subject sounds like something Hero is not a big fan of, and I don't think he's gonna like it. But what about anyone else? What's their opinion on it?
Debatable. There's some distasteful humor in some cartoons that are made for adults that I find hilarious, and I do sometimes enjoy. So I could enjoy this. It's just I'm not a fan of the idea of besmirching childhood heroes to make the jokes all the time.
I get
Some cases it's okay. Like when Family Guy does it, it's generally hilarious.
Blue Harvest.
I mean,
Great shot, kid. Don't get penisy.
the
You know,
the Star Wars special was great, for example.
Yeah. I like the fact my camera's on a boom. There we go.
But
I can adjust
any
it.
takers on picking it up from there?
Well,
I don't know.
I was supposed to watch it, I know, but I got stuck on some Korean game show that was really intriguing. But I will get around to watching it. I don't have any issues with it so far, but I have to watch it. You know how I am. I know I was supposed to. Last night I was slacking.
So would Conquer, Tear and Death. Conquer's bad for a day. Perfect.
And I was never a Rayman player per se, so it might be good for people that didn't play the game. Well, we'll have to see. So that's pretty much all I can say until I see it. I usually would pop up on your just added, but I don't know how long it's been on Netflix. We'll have
I
to
have
see.
no idea.
Anybody else actually seen an episode?
Free sub from Deep Dive Gaming.
Deep dive.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Scatter. And by the way, I'm not the one who bit Oni because that would be awkward.
I agree.
Also, your stream says playing Monster Hunter. It shouldn't. I've already fixed that. I don't know why it's not working. I fixed it twice. I'm not fixing it a third time. It's going to stay like that.
That's
So
infuriating.
deal with it.
Chieftain, any takers?
I'm not going to watch it either way because it sounds boring.
Whoa.
Oni?
Could not pay me enough.
Let's see.
And
Actually-
like Mojo said, what's with all the adults trying to take these kids' cartoons or games? It's a little insidious. That or they just can't grow up.
What's the name of it again?
Captain Laserhawk.
Captain. Wait, trying to find it. Oh,
Captain Laser Cuck.
that's why, because it has like no Rain Man or anything when you click on it. It's
No.
some big freaking
It's
buff
just a
dude.
cameo. It's just a
Okay.
cameo character.
All right, well that
Shows up like every other episode or something like that.
makes sense. Let's see. Only 6 episodes? Wow, come on, Netflix.
What do you expect? Netflix always comes up
I
short.
don't know. Well, they show him on episode 5. Delusions Rayman set out to learn the truth. Oh, it does have some Rayman pictures. I'll have to watch this one. Well, definitely you talk about it more. Now, let me add it to my list. Hold on. There we go.
Is Oni dressed like the KFC guy? No.
One, that's Colonel Sanders, you heathen. Show him some respect. He earned that. Second of all, no.
He
But she is
wishes he
paler
could
than
look
usual.
This good. Very Astarion.
It was very
Now,
effeminate.
if only all basement dwellers can look as beautiful as I do, then we probably wouldn't have such a bad reputation.
Basement dwellers.
Oh, he's dying.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll bring him back. He'll be fine.
Did you happen to remember your scroll of resurrection this time? Oops.
No, I think I handed it to Gale. Oh, I'm
So
sure
it is time for a nap.
That would be your mistake. He's gonna study it.
He said he was responsible.
Hey. No, that's
AI can be poisoned.
sweet.
Anything can be poisoned.
Anything can be toxic.
Also true.
Especially humans.
Thank you, Gazoo. This is the
Fitting.
headdress that when you tip, was it 500 bits, I have to wear it for 7 minutes?
Sad.
I still have it.
He's just wearing it now to be racist.
Yes, I'm trying to get canceled, so this is the way to do it.
More attention, the better.
You will notice us.
Notice me, senpai.
Oh, I think a plenty people have noticed me.
Quite. So, since nobody else picked it up, I'll go ahead and run with it.
Yeah, there's no notes.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Quite unfortunate. So, according to, actually,
When are there ever notes?
Oni, this in particular was one that you brought up. Would you want to run with it, or do you want me to?
I can make it quick. So, it was probably about 3 months ago we mentioned about how there were programs for AI that help confuse the AI so it
Mhm.
can't copy art. Or it makes it harder. That way AI can't dredge up from the entire internet, which was the problem. It was pulling from everybody and everything that it could.
Mhm.
There are now programs coming out to dissuade and prevent that. Now, given that AI is artificially intelligent, it does learn to an extent. It's about as much as
Like a
human.
blonde dyes her hair brunette, artificially intelligent.
Fucked up.
That was forced.
No, that was
I was going
completely
to
off the
say
top of my
something,
head.
but I'm withholding it only because it is too good to say now. Anyways, these are not new programs, but there are newer versions and newer creators coming out to help protect artists from having become a content farm unintentionally from these AI bots trying to create art, which cannot be copywritten It's been proven in court, at least in America. The jury's still out in other countries, but I don't live there, so I don't care. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I hope it works because AI stealing art is really rather tiresome.
So
Soda loves it.
I don't hate it. I just
I've actually read up a little bit on this myself. And the interesting thing about these programs is they're designed to add hidden alterations to pixels inside of digital images to confuse the AI. So, say you ask for a Thunderbird car, some sort of a digital rendition of a Thunderbird car. Over time, with the program being out in the wild enough, you'll instead get a picture of a cow. That's apparently the idea of how it works. You feed the AI enough images with that invisible altered pixel, and you start getting pictures of cows, as one person described it. But
So confusing.
I like the idea of protecting people. I like the idea of people being able to opt out of this because, to be honest, AI is designed in an intrusive fashion and it's using other people's work to produce what it produces. I don't think that inherently it is bad. However, it's one of those. Thank you, Rogue Raven.
Oh, John Wick. So I go straight for you now. Cannot deny the beauty of a Trans Am. That is true. Ahoy, Rogue Raven. And Black Light Oni is hurt. She says, "Darling, I'm hurt." All caps.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Deep Dive. Hey, Rogue Raven. Everyone's
You're
saying
gonna have
hello
to
to
say
each
it
other.
with the voice, Starion.
Darling, I'm hurt.
There you go.
Wah, wah.
So you have to put it with as much diva as you possibly can. Make it so that it's so insufferable, it's so bitchy that you just want to strangle them. That's how you do it.
And she's got her
Okay, I'll
down.
wait for you, Rogue Raven.
I see she's got her character down pat.
Yeah.
How about me?
You don't have enough guns on you. Oh, maybe you do. Never mind.
I'll leave that.
Dear
to the
Diary, I have a new
imagination.
fantasy.
He just had some pizza. He is big guy John Wick. He's known as John Thick.
Yeah,
That looks
more
good.
45 caliber.
A classic
John-
round.
John Thick, everybody. John Thick.
Only thing thick about him is his beard.
He's got a
Takes
thick
care of a
beard.
good man. Unlike Gale.
A well-groomed beard.
Now with more 45 caliber.
Oh. I'm sorry, guys. We just got canceled. And if you're watching us on YouTube and Twitch, we can dual stream officially now, so we're also on Kick as well. We were ahead
Until
of the
it kicks
curve.
us. Give it a moment.
No, it's
I-
been good this week.
What's that?
I said Kick's being good this week so far.
Yeah, that's good. That's okay.
I'm shocked.
Me too.
I am shocked and appalled.
But yeah,
Altuve.
the whole situation with this AI program, basically it's designed to, well, it's intended to protect actual artists, producing their craft. It's only going to work for so long. We all know that.
Yeah.
AI is going to, eventually get better and do better. But in the end, you're not going to stop the march of technology. You're really not. But at
Yes,
some
we are.
point, somewhere, somebody's going to have to step in and be like, all right, hey, enough is enough. Let's not keep destroying other people's lives, but still live with the technology. I mean, look at automobiles, horse-drawn carriages, the candle and, you know, light bulbs. Just saying.
Vibrators.
Remember, they
Mom.
kind of reverse tech stuff because the original light bulb that was made is still running. So what they do is they create the thing and then they create flaws for it, so that way you have to keep on buying new ones. That's what they did with
Obsolescence.
Yeah, obsolescence. Yes, they did that with carburetors that get 100 miles a gallon. I mean,
Yep.
they've been doing it for refrigerators. My hero knows this. I have a 1938 Frigidaire in my garage.
Still works
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
It doesn't work anymore. It finally just died on us last year,
100
but
years.
it's worked for almost 100 years. So
It's crazy.
it's ridiculous. We actually put like cold drinks in there and stuff for a while, and my grandmother actually used it up until her 70s, and she actually used it as a real fridge. So
Yeah.
but like I think the same thing's gonna do with AI, like Hero was saying. I think they're gonna kind of do the same thing. They're gonna like purposely fuck it up so it just makes it harder. But
This
you'll
is what
see,
they're doing now.
yeah, but Hero or anyone else, I'm not sure if anyone's ever seen this, but Fiverr, like the graphics place where you can get like cheap logos, you get what you pay for type of thing.
Yep.
They are actually promoting. We have artists, 3D artists, and now AI artists. I'm like, what's the fuck is an AI artist? But
People
it's like
that
one
know
person.
how to use the AI to make it make cool shit.
I don't know, yes, but manipulate, like putting it. It's basically when you have Google attached to it or something. And say, oh, give me a Trans Am, and then boom, that's art. But
effectively,
I'll terminate other services. So I'm trying to read this more because Soda's like, you got to read the chat more. So why don't we think AI is just a tool using our own brains to filter AI content and inspire us? Good.
Well, they
question.
actually, here's the thing I was reading. There was a company trying to create a program with basically like all the art, the great art, the Picasso, the Van Gogh,
Right.
if any time an AI would come across that, it would automatically blur it, so it wouldn't be able to recreate it. I don't know whatever happened, but I don't know if that's something that would be feasible in a long run. I'm sure the short run it works, the long run, I don't know, because you could register your art with this company, so it wouldn't be picked up by any AI per se. So
Oh, okay.
I don't
There's
know
a
if
few
anybody's
things that I've heard about that.
yeah, I don't know if anybody's read up on it, but it was a pretty I can't remember where I got the website from, but it's definitely out there. Is it working? Fuck no. I mean, I haven't typed in Van Gogh and AI, so
Yeah, not one of my most favorite
in
artists.
fact,
but
me and Chief just found out we are teaching or will be teaching AI
who's going
in
to be teaching
our
us?
program.
As in how to use it, or how
I
to like,
believe so.
Yeah. It can't be that bad because, like, with Soda and I, we can pretty much learn programs really quickly. That's
Yeah.
one of the few things I can do very quickly.
Yeah.
But I can't pick up art programs pretty fast. That's my superpower. I'm not be able to save the world, but I can make some cool shit on a computer. But
I think
yeah,
we won't bring her name up, but the one we do not like.
how she should not be shall should not be named.
We'll just name her Snorlax.
This will call it Snorlax. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, are you telling me that she just sleeps through class? She's the teacher?
She looks like Snorlax.
Oh god, it's even worse.
I wish I had
There's a
Snorlax.
clip. I'm tagging her in it.
No. Anyway, I don't care. Actually, go ahead.
At first she's like, no, I'm too nice for that. No, I'm not.
Fuck it. She stole my
nice is relative.
Or nice happens to your relatives. It's one of the two.
She's
I don't
a
know.
fake.
Sounds like the
Fake
original
nice
words
person.
of nice and neat.
I think what she said that if
You know where I'm going.
Yes.
I can't remember her exact words, but
The
AI
ones?
could take our job, but if we know how to run the AI, then we can get our jobs back. Some shit like that.
Why should you have to give up your jobs for?
Spoken like a true asshole, but
Right?
they
Intro-
kept it. No,
Was
not
it the
you.
supervisor who said this?
Close.
Yeah, close.
The full time.
Bold of her to say that when it's not her job on the line.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. We get blamed for it anyway.
Never take our freedom. I don't know. Take our jobs.
They'll
you take
never
our
take
money.
our freedom. You gotta
Hold
do it
on.
like that.
Ghost, you're forgetting something.
Supervisor.
Did you forget the
Uh,
movies that I was in the early 2000s?
Maya is correct. The supervisor's minion.
It's just as
Is it a
bad.
minion?
I mean, she's a glorified paper
Oompa
pusher.
Loompa.
She just
Your
makes-
words, not ours.
Anyways, so Ghost, from my perspective, that I 100% believe that you are on the right track, because I don't think that AI is going to replace absolutely everything. I would
mean-
argue that it is going to be a very good tool, or can be a very good tool. It doesn't need to be something that's going to replace wide swaths of jobs.
Someone
And
says I'm a
uh,
big tool.
Yeah, honestly, Hero. I mean, thinking about it, like say I teach UX UI. If my students can't figure out UX UI, they can go to an AI and be like, "Hey, show me what good UX UI is," and it'll show them. Build them a site, and they,
Mhm.
learn from.
I've
Not necessarily
seen,
jack that site and turn it in as their own, but that's probably what's going to happen someday.
I've seen AI in action. I've actually seen one of my colleagues go to an AI and say, "I need you to give me a router configuration that has this network and this range of IPs." Boom, and it spits out in a router configuration. It'll
Yeah.
spit out a switch configuration. It's not perfect. There's a couple of things. Like, a person can have it do all the heavy lifting and then go through and go, "Okay, I'm going to switch out these IP settings because these were dummy IPs. I'm not going to feed my actual network's IP information into AI."
Right.
Or you can have it dump out a PowerShell script or a Python script for you.
So what you're saying, AI is essentially that program from iRobot, not Vicky.
No.
The one with the dead scientist who
Yes.
follows Detective Spooner, who goes, "That detective is the right question."
Yes.
Not helping the case, but I am following.
Okay.
So I was choosing to ignore it. Here I go and I make a Matrix reference, and Ghost goes and makes it sexual.
Of
I
course.
think we all know what kind of person Ghost is.
That's-
So,
that's-
which
type of person that
tentacle
needs-
porn were you watching today, sir?
somebody who needs to get laid.
Whoa.
And on November 17th, I will not be here for the live, guys. I'll
Yeah.
be on a staycation.
Well.
So it'll probably go a lot faster without me here and be a lot more entertaining.
Possible.
So Soda was begging me, please, no, please come, please find a way. Don't leave
Why?
me
But
with
can
these
you
two
finish that sentence?
don't leave me with these two lunatics, I think were his exact words.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh,
Let's get it.
Oni, care to clarify that one for Rogue Raven?
Who are you dressed as? She's asking.
I'm
You
reading
can
it right
read it.
now.
Oh, okay.
Ghost, if you say that one more time, for starters, it's Colonel. He earned that rank. Read it up. Second of all, that KFC guy, like he's a little chicken tender. Seriously? You're just jealous that I look better and I'm in shitty lighting.
Rogue Raven,
What the hell did you just call me?
me? I think she's turned on.
Whoa.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. Hey, you must be a parking ticket, because you got fine written all over you.
I think Astarion could come up with some better pickup lines.
Of course I do. It's my job. And it just comes naturally when you're as gifted as I am.
Yes, the fangs too, because you didn't know they're fangs. But no, I did not bite her, because again, that would be awkward.
Trust me, he did not bite me. Nobody bit me except maybe one of my cats.
He gives himself too much credit.
He has two holes inside her neck. I have two fangs.
Well, it's in the art and it's literally on the character model.
Raven, I'll show you gifted.
Oh, I'll bet you will.
Oh, hello.
Oh, don't be careful flirting now, folks. Remember, even if someone's not in the room, it doesn't mean they're not there.
She's cosplaying, so it's okay.
Ugh, so confused.
I'd say look in the mirror.
I'm so
but you
confused by the
wouldn't have a
sexual
reflection.
overtones coming from Oni. So confused right now. Like, I know her 6 years is the first time like she's in character, like totally in character. It's like, wait, there's another dimension here that I'm not 100% used to or I'm okay with.
I'd say
Is
we
it
need
because you happen to be seeing me as a man this time, and it's making you question your life?
Uh-oh.
Maybe a little. Maybe.
We knew you weren't as straight as you thought you were.
No, everyone's always a little gay. It's only gay if you push
Definitely.
back, though.
Some more than
Well-
others.
25%, they say.
Yep.
Only 25. You gotta boost those numbers up.
Those are some rookie numbers. Oh no, how dare you show up in my room?
No homo.
Lays down to be-
lays down to be painted like a French girl.
Oh my
Wow.
god. So Chieftain's into elf twinks.
Oh,
You have a
wow.
type, don't you?
Oh no. Oh god. Those are two words I never thought I'd see together in a sentence. Elf and twink.
You haven't been in the circles, have you?
The
I'd
circle
argue that he
circle
hasn't
what?
been on the internet very long.
Circle
Go
what?
to any Reddit post, fan fiction website, or any convention. I assure you someone's going to be saying that.
What's up, Magna? If you guys like our podcast, don't forget to like and follow on all three of our multi-stream options here. Kick.com/lagginout, twitch.tv/laggin_out, and youtube.com/lagginout. Make sure you follow. If you deem us worthy of your coinage, tips are greatly appreciated, but not required. Bits are not required, but appreciated. And subs,
Which
the same
tip?
thing. Super witch tip, giggity.
Right.
But
yeah.
also, yeah, if you want to do super chat in YouTube, and we have not qualified yet on Kick for tipping on there, but maybe we'll get one of our friends on there to get on there and make us some money on there as well.
He completely lost his train of thought there. Squirrel.
Yeah. I should I should have taken a ginkgo. I'm having trouble today for some reason. I don't know. I slept a lot, but I was freaking out a little trying to get everything all done for my class that I don't know idea what I'm teaching in 2 weeks. So Magnus Chieftain questioning his sexuality, Rogue Raven being an even bigger fan of mine than usual, and Ghost disrespecting Colonel Sanders. That's basically the whole podcast so far.
Yeah, that was a pretty
In a
good
nutshell.
summary right there.
Yeah. Chieftain,
Ghost,
wait,
you gotta
really have
understand. You really gotta understand. Chieftain is technically Gen X.
Yeah. Well, I'm a bicentennial baby, meaning I was born in 1976, so do the math. But
89 for me.
yeah, 89. Never
I
disrespect
am
the Colonel.
200 years old, and you may call me Nanda the Relentless.
So 1889. Got it.
Okay. And as you can see, Soda is dressed as Joe Biden tonight. Yep. About 200 years old and wearing a diaper.
Uh-huh.
So there we go.
Gotta give him some more credit for that.
Ooh, he's got that special diaper that doesn't have has blowback protection, so in case he's got that explosive diarrhea, it doesn't go up his back. I can't get any bigger of a fan. I can't help when you get into me. I mean, on that I mean onto me like that. Okay.
See, of all the shows that we've ever done, this one has earned its over 18 rating.
Yeah.
Quite
Arguably, yes.
solidly. And almost single-handedly because of me. Although no one else is helping, so.
All the credit goes to Blacklight Oni.
I'd say that I'm certainly not helping the case.
And John Thick.
John Thick.
No relation to Robin Thicke.
I suppose it depends on your perspective.
Yes, and as you can see, we have Hero on one of our thumbnails. I'm just kidding. That is not Hero. Hero is a lot sexier. And because he's losing so much weight, he's going to be looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger pretty soon. So, but make sure to check out our
to make that happen.
Do it. Get to the chopper, do some biceps, but get a good pump.
Thanks, Oni, for the triple extreme.
Just wait, Death. Chief has the stripper outfit waiting for halfway through the show. So
yeah, I can actually stand up and do the show. I have a boom mic, so I'm going to start going. Oosh, oosh,
yep,
oosh,
boom,
oosh.
boom, boom.
You want it? Let's do it. Come on. So na na. I don't know the words. But anyway, check out our hardcore Twitch clips on youtube.com/lagging-out. It is the first thumbnail on the Lagging Out playlist. Not Lagging Out Live, but the Lagging Out playlist. Let's get to 1,000. In a couple of weeks, we might have one being dropped. It is hilarious. It is funny. It is us at our very best. Wouldn't you guys agree?
I'd say.
See, now Hero's starting to strip already. See what you guys are getting? Yeah.
I'm about to start taking some layers off. This is a three-piece suit, okay?
Yeah,
right?
It is probably pretty
Careful,
dark.
we're not that much over 18 now.
We are
Don't
going
say
to
that for the chat debate.
the sexy John Wick.
If I keep going, I might I don't know. Astarion might jump through the screen.
Please welcome John Thick.
You know, it almost gets funnier every time you say that.
Well, he's called John Thick for other reasons, you know. Giggity.
Wow.
Of course he would know, personally.
Yes, I would.
Well, then,
That's what he was doing, quote, fixing the computer, quote.
They got the cables tied, I guess.
Yeah, they did.
A little too warm under the table.
I mean, they finally got the plug in the hole, though, right?
Wouldn't that be called cable control?
Full
As
connected.
long as you tied it correctly.
Cable management?
That's great. We should have like a mazillion people in here. What the fuck? Giggity, thickety, thickety.
Giggity, thickety, thickety.
That is a cursed statement.
I love Gazoo.
For that, I will post another cursed emote.
Our great Canadian friend.
Yes, Canada. In what year was Metal Gear Solid released for the computer? A. 1985. B. 1987. Or C. 1988. Or D. 1969. 69. I'm just kidding.
Well,
He's such a fucking child.
You got him started on his reminiscing with Hero. Good job,
Reminiscing
guys.
with Hero. And now you guys can hear me even louder this week. So
That's what she said.
I can't be ignored.
Nobody
I
can
love
ignore
MGS.
you.
Actually, only
And
fit
is
right
now
in Critical Role.
It is now Critical Role, so it's nap time for Chieftain.
They're
Just
gonna,
Guess
take
Sam
Oni away
Richardson.
from us.
Yes. So Critical Role, guess Sam Richardson and Tony Hale.
Lead on, Oni.
Every year, Critical Role does a charity stream to benefit those in need. This year, it's for I forgot what it's called.
Can you move to your right a little bit?
The Red Nose Fund. It's a child's
yeah.
organization to help children who are in need, whether it's because they're impoverished, they're ill, they have disabilities, anything else going on. So these two chaps will be joining for a one shot, and all proceeds will go to that organization. It's been announced, so the advertisements are going wild. People love Critical Role. I honestly have no idea who these gentlemen are. I'm sure they are lovely human beings. I hope they all have fun. Love us a good wholesome story, especially after a week of slogging through shit.
Rickety, Rick, son.
So, if I can recall correctly, I believe it's Sam Richardson. Of course, he's going to shake his head. He always shakes his head. I'm never right.
No. I'm shaking my head so you
it's
can hear my head rattling because my little brain inside.
Yes, it's Sam Richardson. And
there we go. He got it right.
Trying to remember, because I went through this the other night thinking about like why I recognized his name. Because this motherfucker's in a lot of shit.
Yes, he is.
And it gets better because if I am correct, God bless it.
Mariner, they're giving up taking notes on this stream.
Yeah. I heard him say that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Trying to remember what video games, if it's a video game. I'm about.
Tony's got us messed up on several different levels here.
I'm not even going to ask what house you think you live in Potterville, because Oni would answer, I would be a muggle, and it would be a whole thing.
Okay, never mind. Sam Richardson's just a big name. So is Tony Hale. They're both big deals.
Well, they already have two on their shows that are full-time actors, basically.
Yeah, I'm just. It's freaking cool that they're doing this. It's always awesome to see charity, done right.
Right.
People like that. The people that are, like the crew of Critical Role are always good people. There's like a very small circle of really famous people and maybe not as famous people that are genuine, like real, and it sounds cliche to say, but they're like genuine real heroes. They don't do it for the acknowledgement, they don't do it for the accolades, they don't do it for their brand. They do it because they believe in their cause. And I feel like people like Matt Mercer and the people of Critical Role are part of that small circle of barely there actors that are actually wholesome. On to you, Soda.
As you know, I love Critical Role. I like watching them. I'm definitely gonna have to try to catch whenever they're on the stream. I said they have some pretty, well, I guess you would call them famous. I can't remember the other girl. What is she? I know she was an actor. I don't know if she's active in them. Critical Role cast. Ashley Johnson. She has been in quite a few movies, mostly old school. What Women Want, Blind Spot, Vox Machina, Lionheart, Growing Pains. That's probably you guys that all know her.
Kirk Cameron.
Christian boy. But yeah, I mean, I love watching them. Like I said, like they're gonna come still owning from us now that they know she can cosplay. But they have a lot of what you guys mostly see Critical Role doing is their Dungeons and Dragons. Of course, that's what they're known for. But they also do Star Wars on their D&D. So they have different episodes if you watch them. So Felicia Day has been on Critical Role, believe it or not. Uh-oh.
That's only my Star Wars sound I have. Sorry.
You guys don't
Keep
know
going,
Felicia
Soto.
Day. She was with the Guild. Started off in the Guild and then went to
The
Supernatural.
Guild.
Yeah, that's where she kind of got famous. Joe, whatever his name is. I believe, wasn't he the werewolf in True Blood? Like, they've got a lot of people that are on there just in general. Like, if you guys, have time, I would watch them if you're a nerd like us. Even Joe that hates D&D would probably be entertained by this shit.
That's one.
I mean, there's nothing like I like put this stuff getting killed. Sexy girls who play D&D. That's just you, you can't beat it.
Who's Joe?
Well, I mean, you can beat it, but I mean,
Except you can't by actually playing it. But that would require having friends or having them in the same place as you. So
That would also imply that it wouldn't be something else that Joe would be eating.
exactly.
Who's Joe?
We
Joe
don't know.
Mama.
Jeez.
Joe Campanella.
Ooh.
Joe Pesci,
Joe Bag of Donuts.
Joe,
JoJo Star,
Joe Dawson. Might touch delicate. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to say it properly. But yeah, they're entertaining. I mean, like that. I think when they first started, they had maybe a couple hundred people. Now they have 50,000 plus on every freaking show. It's crazy. So, and as Hero said, doing this for charity, even better.
Mm-hmm.
Just depending on
just means they're entertaining.
Yeah. And they have
like us, but we only have 10 people. So help us out
12.
and tell your friends. I know a lot of us don't have extra friends.
We had to be 20 years younger and just tell people around when we're going to school, hey, check us out. Then we'd have
Check us out on Yahoo Message chat room or whatever we did back
If
20
I
years
were 20
ago.
years younger,
check us out on AIM. What's that?
If I were 20 years younger, I'd be barely playing a PlayStation 2.
Exactly.
That's where outside eating dirt.
Eating dirt. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Everybody's gonna be talking with an accent by the end of the show. But you guys,
Except only some of us can do it even decently well.
you are doing it very well.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
This is why
Harry
I'm
Potter.
actually trying to keep it simple.
I like this side of Oni.
Keep it simple.
Who doesn't?
Look at she's almost smiled the whole show. Like what?
I know. It's like face is gonna crack.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Chieftain Insanity.
Look at the smile. Oni's happy. Yay! Love it when Oni's happy.
Yeah, when Oni's happy, everyone else is happy.
Mariner,
It's like
Mariner says, "I'd challenge Oni, but I'd rather listen than compete."
Yeah.
If you ever saw Mariner's shout out, he did a really good kind of pirate voice. It was really well done.
Well,
Yes,
I believe he's in a
Kazoo.
seafaring campaign, so kind of comes with the territory.
Yes, Gazoo. Yes, Baldur's Gate is good. And it's not good just because of Astarion, but Astarion makes it great.
It makes it amazing. It makes it great. It's easier to play with my tiny hands.
20 years ago, wouldn't you be in
It's
diapers?
not the only thing that's easy.
No,
to do with
she
your
would be a
tiny
little bit
hands.
past diapers.
That is
by
true.
age. Yeah.
Everything looks bigger with tiny hands.
Thank you, Deadpool.
I think the John Wick voice is kind of like Batman when you pull it back a little bit. This is Batman, and then this is John Wick. It's kind of like a variation of the.
See,
that's
the trick is you gotta understand that Keanu Reeves only has Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves plays Keanu Reeves in every movie he does. Yeah,
The villain dead. Whoa.
I think the difference is when he was, around the era of doing the Matrix, he had a little bit more range of voice, but now he doesn't use as
Yeah.
much of his range of voice, but he's still a phenomenal actor.
Oh yeah.
I would say his acting in The Lake House showed a lot of range.
Yeah. I would have totally put like a Vienna sausage inside that
Whoa.
mailbox so she would open it up and see something in there 10 years later. Like, what is that? Oh, okay. Phew. That's a close one.
That's a good call, though, Oni. A callback that I honestly would never have thought of.
It definitely wasn't one of his usual movies, I would say, but very good if you've never seen it. Lake
I'm
House.
constant.
Because it also had Sandra Bullock, also an excellent role with her. So
Yeah.
Sandra Buttocks. I like Sandra Bullock in
That's
everything
a
she
fair
does.
statement there, Mariner.
Sandra Buttocks.
I see no lies. I also see no shame in admitting it.
Settings.
So,
Where is
Soda? You've had your say. What about
Yeah,
Chieftain?
Any type of charity is a good charity as long as most of the money goes towards what the money's going towards. There are charities there in the United States that most of it goes to administration and not to the actual people that need it. So that's always my concern. But I'm sure that they've done that due diligence and made sure the money. Because I'm always concerned on, okay, this is great, but where's the money really going? I always ask way too many questions.
Right.
But
I
what do you feel about the?
wrong. Sorry, go ahead, Soda.
I was just asking Steve what he felt about D&D.
What I felt about D&D?
Yeah, how do you feel about D&D?
I felt if someone showed me how to play it, I would enjoy it a lot more.
You just roll
Yeah,
20s and
Try
win.
to focus.
I'm gonna go that's a very fair statement considering we've only ever talked about it, and you're like, well, I don't know what's going on, so I'm bored out of my fucking gourd.
Right.
Your brain
wouldn't
starts leaking
understand.
out your ear, and we start seeing your eyes roll back and glaze over, and then we're like, oh, Chieftain's doing a great impression of himself now.
Right? Horrible human being.
But no, that's probably pretty fair. And I was gonna make a comment on since you mentioned charities and all, we all know how charities go. Anybody else wonder what happened to the $10 billion that got donated to the BLM Foundation during the Summer of Love?
They bought houses.
Because I know
Not
exactly
just
what
any
they
houses.
did. They bought
Politically
4 million.
important mansions.
Yeah, in places where they felt uncomfortable in white neighborhoods.
Where they knocked down
I don't feel
fences.
comfortable in white neighborhoods, but you bought mansions in white neighborhoods.
McMansion.
And claimed that they were going to be headquarters of the BLM Foundation.
Yeah, after they found out they fucked up.
And then after the founder stepped down, they then hired a woman who had declared bankruptcy 3 times in as many years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm stepping down for mismanagement of funds. And then we're
Right.
going to hire this person that has problems with managing funds.
That's why they can make him look even stupider. Like, oh, she didn't know what she was doing. Look, she filed bankruptcy 3 times.
Math is hard.
Especially when you hire an accountant. They should have a fucking accountant for all the money. Well, they're kind of insignificant now, but they did what they wanted to do. So,
Yep.
goddamn X-File bullshit.
Oh. Am I too orange?
Yeah, you look like a Snorlax.
All right, how's that? That better? Less like a Snorlax?
I told you I
Okay,
don't
there
really
we
look
go.
at you. That's kind of gay.
Everyone's a little gay.
Yeah.
I'm more than just a little.
I like boobies.
Ticker.
It's the ticker.
I'm gonna go play foosball and go hang out with her, and She showed me her boobies and I liked them, mama.
Hey, the
Penguin.
Rogue Penguin.
Rogue Penguin.
Looks like
The
everybody's
Adidas
coming out of the
wearing
woodwork
hat
today.
streamer from Florida. That will be streaming for us soon. It only cost us $1,000 to get her on.
Damn.
Yeah. She's like, I'm not doing it. You guys are too smart for me. And I'm like, like we're card carrying idiots, right? Like it's dick jokes for 4 hours. I mean, you know that, right?
Oh, two of them. Anyways.
That's why Mariner's like, I'm not doing any notes. There's like, it's dick jokes time. So they're not gonna do anything constructive.
Except it's been like that the whole stream.
Yeah.
The last hour and change has been nothing but dick jokes.
Giggity, dickity,
It's
dickity.
me on no tolerant rules, but they are sucky rules. So fuck you. Fuck you, Kratos.
Long.
Oh God.
Racist Mario? Come on. Anyone ever seen our YouTube page, Facebook page, has seen the Racist Mario video? It has over 35,000 views. If you haven't seen it, then you're not one of the cool kids. But yeah. Completely random question. When are we doing another stream together, Rogue Penguin? As we step on each other as we do a stream for 2 hours. But anyway, yeah, new tournament rules. I heard about this in the production meeting. I'm like, okay, so they're doing tournament rules, but they're not really good rules. So can anyone elaborate on what these bullshit rules are?
Yes.
I was looking for the button.
Doing.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know it's got to be me really to talk about it because I'm
It's gonna be
really
me.
the one that follows the Nintendo circles for a lot
The
of
kitty
things.
machine.
Hilarious soda, hilarious. Yes, as we all know, I've been a Nintendo fan for as long as I've been a gamer, and they've always been my absolute favorite above all else. So that being said, of course it'd be me. Nintendo finally released their official tournament guidelines. To be clear, they're not actually rules, they're guidelines. How you will run an official Nintendo tournament.
Is Hero Jack Black? What the fuck?
Wow.
You know, it wouldn't be the first
Wow.
time that comparison has been made. Mind you,
Rogue-
my hair is not nearly as long as his. But I think I can.
Wrong, dumbass.
I think I can
John Wick.
illuminate the role a little bit better if I do the voice.
Oh my God! It's Quicksilver 83, old school friend of mine. Oh my
gosh,
God.
you're the most annoying fanboy I've ever met.
Uh-oh.
Who, me?
The shoe fits.
No, Quicksilver is a very old friend, of mine. She was we were in a clan together.
Oh, dang.
Quicksilver 83. She's like a very old friend, and I just noticed she's in the room.
Welcome.
Good to see you, Quicksilver. Awesome.
Welcome
I'm so
to the
glad you're here.
craziness.
Yeah. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if
That
you guys
explains his reaction. I was oblivious. I apologize.
know. Yeah. This is like pre
It's like-
everybody here. Like
It's like
she
that girl
was.
talked to me once. She's my friend.
No. She was actually the general, a general in the clan we were in.
Oh.
So she was an awesome player too, and she made great videos, like these, like really great Call of Duty videos. She was really good at it. So good to see
Awesome.
you, Quicksilver. Awesome. I'm peeking in
yeah.
through my break. Please continue the stream. We will. See, and very respectful, of course. Yeah. But go ahead, guys. I'm sorry.
But
Just good-
yeah, so
Good to see you, Quick.
these are guidelines. This is, Nintendo coming down from on high and saying, this is how you will run an official Nintendo tournament. I got a problem with my collar. It's bugging me.
Start taking it off.
I'm almost to that point. Don't tempt me. But
They have to pay bits or donations first?
Fair
Well,
enough, historian.
Gotta make money first.
we need that
Yes.
money.
Money,
So
money, money, money.
their rules are all tournaments that are going to have the Nintendo branding must be sponsored by official Nintendo, which, if you know anything about Nintendo, that is famously hard to get sponsored.
Give us some fucking.
Of course, Soda starts throwing money.
We need money.
Fake money doesn't count, Ghost. But they that's like their first set of rules is you need to be sanctioned by Nintendo, sponsored by them. They need to have proper official branding and labeling and logos. And then I didn't get too far into the rules, but there was a lot about the limitations on the number of participants. And what really put the bad taste in people's mouths, if you will, shut up, Soda. Was the limit on the prize money. They limited the prize pot to no more than, I'm going to say a wrong number, but I think it was $5,000 total, as in all the prize money that could
Put
be given
together.
out could not exceed a grand total of $5,000.
Yeah, it's a $1 billion company, so yeah, $35,000 seems fair. Not.
No.
It wasn't even $35,000. It was as in $5,000.
Wasn't the first tournament like at least 10 grand, like back in 90 whatever?
You can find local tournaments that pay out more.
That's the thing. Like, people
It's fucking
actually
stupid.
run tournament circuits in their games that they choose to play and actually
Right.
make a living off of it. And I'm not
Yeah.
talking about a frugal living. I mean, they live comfortably. And here's Nintendo coming in and saying, nah, that's not a thing. Not with our tournaments. And
We
it's
just
all
want you
started
to have
because,
fun.
like, the truth of the matter is with Nintendo, their thing has always been, we don't want to promote bad habits to the younger crowds. We don't want to promote because they're going to go into like looking at, oh, it's gambling or it's this or it's this or this. Nintendo hasn't exactly been known for games that are tournament like friendly until Smash Brothers came out. Once Smash Brothers came out, that's when like they're like, hey, you need to make some sort of a tournament style gameplay out of this. This would be great. The thing is Nintendo could make bank off of running tournament circuits on Smash Brothers, but they won't do it. They're intentionally trying to strangle the tournament scene for their games. And I can see why they're doing it, but I think it's misguided. That's just my opinion, though.
Well, it sounds legit.
I think
honestly, Gazoo,
sorry.
yes, no. I mean, if you want to play a Nintendo tournament game, exactly. that's exactly.
I think it goes back to Nintendo always caters to the younger kids usually, and they don't want it to be like, oh, you're gonna grow up and make a living playing,
If they want
they're
that,
going after.
If they want that, they can go back to the 90s with Fred Savage and go watch the video game The Wizard.
Mm.
Hard reference? No? Super Mario 3?
Oh, Lord. I mean...
Thank you, Ticker. I appreciate you for remembering that movie. Very obscure. Very obscure video game movie.
It took me a minute.
Yeah, like before that, we only had was Tron, and Tron was a game. Tron was a movie, then a game. I think I'm not sure if it was or is it reversed. I'm not sure.
No, it was a game first. Yeah,
it was a game first, but it was basically the Light Cycles game, and that's all there was to it. Then it became the movie.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
Talk about Fred Savage. That one.
Yeah, Fred Savage.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Life goes on. Yeah. Whitley.
Even if you win, Nintendo will sue you sooner or later. Not an unfair statement. Look, like I said, I love Nintendo. Always will. Always have.
Give us some fucking.
yeah.
I am trying TikTok live tonight, so I am hoping everything is set up correctly.
Nice.
Nicely done.
We have to, wait. We have Texas feed.
It's built in.
Hold on.
Oh,
my
God.
beard.
Yeah, I'm
This
gonna
is where
do.
it gets worse.
Yeah. Rogue. I got banned for 30 days again on TikTok. Yeah.
Why do you?
I was talking because I state facts about the 2020 election, and I get banned by leftists that are Marxist.
I mean,
so then I get banned for a week, and then I can't do the TikTok live suite for another 30 days.
Give us some fucking.
It's crazy though. Like, I'll go into someone's chat and I'll quote Brent Franklin, and someone will give me $10. I'm like, really? Thank you for gifting a sub to Rogue. Penguin.
I want my money, man.
And there is Hype Train Close Hero with 100.
Give us some fucking.
Go.
Yeah. Every time I'm at the gym, I'm like, I gotta add the come on ride the
Give
train.
us some fucking.
He just wants that hype train.
Give me your fucking money.
There we go.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Penguin, you're my new
Give us some
hero.
fucking.
I didn't know that worked. Oh my god, I've been missing so
That's
many
crazy.
opportunities.
I'm trying Tender tonight.
What the fuck?
Tender or Tinder? Because you probably have a good time either way, but you might
us some
wind up a
fucking-
little uncomfortable.
He doesn't care. as long
Toot
as
toot
it's,
toot.
You know.
Toot, toot, toot.
Oh my
Is that a
God.
new function or something?
I don't think anybody's ever tried it before.
Nobody's
never
tried,
tried
it
it
before.
before.
It's been there.
Oh,
I
I've
hear
known
it on
it's there.
Penguin, I'm not sure if you see like those QAs with those cutesy streamers, and they ask them like really weird questions, and it's with the auto.
Give us some fucking.
Oh God.
It's
Fair
with the,
wins and fun gaming.
yes, fair wins and fun gaming. There we go. But they ask like these girls like weird questions, and it's like they sit there
Give
and
us some
they don't
fucking-
understand it. Money!
Oni deserves 10 million biddies.
She totally does. Yes.
I can live with this.
It'll pay off a lot of bills.
Give us some fucking.
I'm in between on that one.
My butt plug fell out, lol.
Oh my God.
Damn, Rogue.
What color was it? We'll get you a new one.
Yeah, yeah. Soda,
Think
soda,
about
like
the Cracker Barrel. I do recall seeing one there.
at
Rather
least we know.
tragic because one of my acquaintances actually had to pick it up.
At least we know
hope
Penguin.
all loves.
Tragic, or was it traumatizing?
That's what.
Give us some fucking.
See,
What happened to the letter that fell off the billboard? Nothing, is just a little dirty.
Oh God.
What did you start?
see,
Penguin?
it's not only me making it an 18+ stream, okay? It's not just me. Although I did start it, so I'll take credit for it, please.
No.
Give us some
I
fucking.
see that.
Baseball.
Facepalm.
All I'm saying is, Penguin, I'm seeing you in a new light now with that butt plug comment. So,
Oh,
just
good
saying.
lord.
Like, oh my God. The little soccer
He's
girl that
confused.
could, I guess.
Hey, at least we
That
know what to
could,
get. We know
or
what to get her for
would.
Christmas now.
Are you saying she had to get her kicked somehow? Don't kink shame her about how she likes her balls, okay?
I'm gonna steal Rogue Raven's line here. Kink shaming is my kink.
Give us some fucking.
Then in which case you can do whatever you like.
Oh
As
boy.
you can see,
What's the difference between e-thoughts and ladies? What's the difference?
Give us some fucking.
It's a very terrible joke on his part.
Oh. Well, I know we have High Train coming. Please don't send it to my place. I don't want my mom to open it up. I'm going to address it to your mom. And then you're going to open it on stream.
Careful. Her mother might want to date with you.
That's okay. I've seen her mom.
So I don't know if
nice
you can
lady.
handle that.
She's a very nice lady. I've seen her
sure
mom. I seen her mom on I think it was a TikTok video. Penguin, was it on TikTok? Wow. This is ridiculous. I don't remember it like getting hit like this so much.
No, it's because of all the memes.
Give us some fucking.
Oh no, don't.
I will
By the
suck
way-
your cock. I mean blood.
By the way, this is the best worst stream I've ever been on.
This is so
It's
much
both a
fun.
gift and a curse. So
As you can see, Astarion will accept both your flattery and your patronization.
And your money.
And of course,
Quicksilver is laughing. Hey, Quick, are you in our Discord chat too? I don't remember. The link is on the bottom if you don't have the screen up full. Like, go in there. Like, I missed you so much. You're such a. She was so awesome. She was a good general.
Friends are hard to come by.
Oh, she's like a solid person. It's like she's like really nice person. I don't know why she was friends with me, honestly.
We never freaking had a script. It's part of our problem.
Yeah, well, we do have a script, but when people start tipping like that, we gotta show love and appreciate and respond to the chat more. So I mean, yeah, it's been a long time. I'm almost 50 now, Silver. Just so you know, that's how long it's been.
Wow.
I don't think I could really go into any further detail about this shitstorm with Nintendo. Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right into that on purpose. Should have known better. But anybody else got commentary? I know Oni's got some quick zingers that she's gonna throw at this one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
doubt that one. But I was more surprised that Nintendo actually made up its mind. I thought they were just going to sit on this forever and a day. I'm also surprised they didn't put an age limit on this one. Because $5,000. Because that would make sense. Because I mean, if you're 10, $5,000 is like $1 million. For an adult, it's like, well, shit. Now I gotta buy a new car.
I don't know what car you're gonna get with
I was gonna
$5,000.
Used and shit.
93 Jeep.
Yeah, she also got a newer car, a 93 one. Yeah.
Tell me again about your opinion of people you despise.
Let's talk about the World Series. Game 1, Arizona versus the Texas Rangers.
So Nintendo
that's
and
yeah.
Oni had her thoughts. Soda?
I kind of mentioned that with the 5,000. I'm thinking with Tony saying there's going to be an age limit. Because if you ever watched, have anybody watched the Smash Brothers tournament? Those
shit could get insane.
Those fuckers get kind of crazy. They start throwing shit at each other. Their controllers get hit upside the head. Backpacks.
The commentary is just as good as the people getting mad at each other.
I don't think that Nintendo wants that like as their poster for
Can you imagine me playing Smash like that? I'd punch like an 8-year-old in the face. I'm like, you're fucking cheating.
You would have to get sponsored by some controller company because you would break one like every 10 minutes. Fuck you!
I'd be sponsored by Xanax, Soda. What the fuck you talking about? I'd be so mad all the time.
My bad. I actually took the time to look it up again. No price may exceed the market value of $5,000 in total or include the prohibited items outlined below in Q17. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
Total value of cash prizing a single organizer can offer through community tournaments in 12-month period must be no more than the equivalent of $10,000.
Why bother? Why even bother?
Proceeds for admittance into the tournament must not exceed the equivalent of $15 and may not be used for anything other than the setup of the tournament. In other words, all proceeds from admissions must go to sustaining the tournament itself.
Only made a good
Does that sound ridiculous to you, Hero? I mean,
of course it does.
It
sounds exactly
obscenely
like what
cheap.
Nintendo's been doing to their own tournament scene from the
For
beginning.
30 years.
Fuck them,
They've
man. No
been
one's gonna go to
trying-
that shit.
The thing is they've been trying to kill the Nintendo tournament circuit.
They want self-inflicted wounds?
No, I mean, yes, in a roundabout way, but no, it's because the tournament scene was completely founded and funded by fans, and they've been copyright striking, cease and desisting, and all this shit with their own tournaments that have their names on it, or the Nintendo name on it, for years, because they don't want a tournament scene. They've been actively trying to kill it.
I don't what
I don't understand.
I have so many questions. Like, if they were in front of me, I have so many questions. It's like making my ADD brain want to fucking explode like the movie Scanners. It promotes your fucking product. Nintendo, why are you so fucking stupid? This promotes your product. There's 2 other consoles plus PC. Yeah, you don't want to compete. What's the fucking wrong with you people? Are you retarded or something? There's something wrong with you. There's something fucking wrong with you. God, that pisses me off. The
Wow,
stupidity.
Prophet. We got the OGs coming in.
Oni, go ahead.
That reaction is exactly why Nintendo is not doing a tournament.
Oh, please.
No, really. Look at how long it took for them to make a rated M video game. Years. Decades. And even then, still not nearly as obscene as other ones. So it makes sense, because if you put your name on it, now you have to stand by it no matter what happens, even if it's because someone behaved badly. For example, there was an event at Dragon Con a couple of years ago.
Everybody acts badly
and some
in tournaments.
cosplayers threw furniture off the balcony into the pool, which is dangerous because there's multiple stories. I think someone actually did get hurt. It's still denigrating their name. So by taking accountability and responsibility for an actual tournament, 1, they have to hire all the organizers. It's going to take a lot of time. 2, they would have to make sure they have all the waivers. And Nintendo is notoriously slow at integrating modern ideas or technologies into their systems because they're old school. They were about coming together into the living room to play the console, not about online connectivity until quite a bit later. So that would be their excuse. And remember, they're Japanese. They are so stubborn and so set in tradition. If they change things, it's going to be because the founders of Nintendo as it is with video games, they're probably dead. So I would not expect a tournament from them anytime soon, especially if they say that it's because of the toxicity of gamers. I could understand that. Do I think this is a really scummy way to do it? Yes, because you could just say, we're not doing tournaments. But here we are.
Sony's also a Japanese company, and there's been tournaments in different aspects for years. And
how
they've
did
all
Sony
had
get those start?
in Japan. TVs, Sony
no,
PlayStation.
No, that's not what I asked. What did they start making?
Movies. Electronics.
What did Nintendo start?
Okay, you're dancing around it. Sony PlayStation got its start from Nintendo. It was the follow-on console to the Super Nintendo. But then Nintendo pissed Sony off and they said, fuck you, we're going to make our own.
Right, but there's tournaments there as well, so it doesn't make sense.
Yes, Sony is not associated with Nintendo. Sony has always been known as a trailblazer.
You're dancing around my point. You're dancing around my point.
No, I'm not. Sony has always been a trailblazing company. Nintendo has not. Nintendo has been a traditionalist since its beginnings. They made cards.
They made cards.
So, in what world are they going to be able to or want to pick up on modern technology? They won't. They'll be slow to do it. They don't need to. What?
They're falling behind every other company or every other console that's actually doing tournaments and being, quite frankly, very successful.
Yes, they're being
tournaments are.
They are successful, but here's the problem. Sony can't outsell Xbox in its home country. Meanwhile, Nintendo has a console placed in almost every home.
Eat a dick, Ghost.
Nintendo doesn't have to compete with Sony or Xbox. Nintendo knows their market. And it's apparently worked out pretty well so far. So yes, it may seem stupid if you're comparing them to Sony and Xbox and Steam. But they know their market.
They're losing money on it, in my opinion, and I think it's a very dumb move on their part. It's my opinion.
I would say it's more along the lines of not that they're losing money, but rather that they're leaving money on the table.
What's the difference?
On the one hand, you imply that you had the money to begin with. On the other hand, you're just looking at the money and be like, oh, that'd be nice to have, and then walking away instead of just picking it up.
I think if they did it the right way, they can make it into $1 million thing, and they're just
You're
afraid to do
not
it.
wrong in that perspective. I'm not going to argue with that perspective because I think that's 100% right.
I fucking love money, and I would do that in a second if I was going to make a buck on it.
$1 million to them is nothing.
I know, but you know what I mean.
In all reality,
$1 billion.
While they are fucking up in this aspect, and I will freely admit it, I think they are fucking up in this aspect.
Oh yeah,
they're still walking ahead, miles ahead of Sony. And
well, they target little kids. They like little kids.
They do love little kids. Little kids is their market. And that's fine, because my nephews love that shit. They come over with their Smash. Uncle Chieftain, can you play Smash Brothers? What are the buttons? I'm not telling you.
I'm beating Uncle Chieftain.
And I'm just like I'm just sitting there like, I don't know what buttons to hit. They go just smash the buttons. I'm like, okay.
That's 99% of the problem with that game. Why most people that play fighting games don't like Smash Brothers. It's because they never learned the controls and they never, understood the premise of the game.
And you can't stream Nintendo games, right? You can't stream them on Twitch.
You can.
I've seen Smash Brothers on there quite a bit.
Oh, you can? Okay, I never see it. I never see it on here.
Well, you have to have a, Elgato
emulator.
I was recording Metroid Dread and streaming it for about 5 minutes once. But that's okay, because the recording of Metroid Dread ended up dog shit anyways and unusable.
Wait, you don't just smash the buttons? I go, yeah, that's how you play, right, Mariner? Like, you just hit the buttons and just hit random buttons. That's what I think. That's how you play the game. And anyone of the hosts actually play Smash Brothers?
I have. I don't own anything.
I have. So is it just like hitting buttons?
No.
Or is there some sort of like
there's a
strategy?
Madness. There is a strategy.
Okay. I only play it when I literally play it for 5 minutes when they bring it over every 6 months. That's it. That's my exposure to Smash. I'm like, okay, I'll pick Link. I don't know what. There's like 1,000 characters to pick. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, there is a lot of characters now.
I was like, good lord.
The key is every character has every character has the same basic controls. All the controls are directional. If you push a direction and a button, your character will do a specific attack in that direction. You push a different button with a different direction, it will be a different attack.
I figured that was as much. Thank you, Oni. She's saying it in the chat. Yes. No. I agree. Yes. Smash Bros. is like a kid version of Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. It's all button combos. Gotcha. That makes sense.
Also, if you look at it,
that is such a wrong analogy.
The hitboxes, the hitboxes compared to the size of the characters and their abilities does play into it. For example,
Heroes
Mewtwo, for as strong as he is incredibly light. so it's not recommended you play him in tournaments.
Gotcha. I've seen a
least
lot of
that's what I've heard.
tournaments. Dave's school actually had Smash tournaments in the giant green screen room.
Yeah.
Like they had them in. I want to say it was like a 10-foot screen. It was crazy. Like, and it's a whole fucking like. People just watch it, just going fucking crazy. And this is just a small school, Hero. A small school. Like there was like 20 people, and they're like fucking going crazy with Smash Brothers, man. And I'm like, this is not my generation. I don't get this. And I'm just like, I'm excited that they're happy and they're having a good time. I like that. I like when people are enjoying themselves and having a good time playing a video game. Like I don't understand a lot of this going on, but if it's an enjoyable experience for them, then that's awesome. That's great. But I go there, it's very fucking intimidating. I'm like, it was a triple combo. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
it's really hard to.
Really
I used to be very. How do I word this? I used to be so good at that game that I would mop the floor with any competitor with any character. And now with the latest, and I wasn't even to a like. In order to be considered tournament good, you need to be able to do this special thing called a wave dash. I never could get it down, but I didn't care. I just played the damn game.
That was 2 prescriptions ago with your glasses. That's how good you were. More than that, huh?
Glasses, but that's beside the point.
I was saying like I can't see shit now, so it's just like I don't understand. And like Soda's laughing at me. I'm like trying to make a shot, and COD is like, I mean, I was never good at it, but he fucking laughing in my ear and shit. It just makes it worse, and I'm getting madder and madder.
But in all honesty, like now with the current iteration of Smash Bros, I was good at it, but I hadn't played it in so long, and I actually plugged it in the other day and like played a couple of rounds. And I was only playing against the computer, and I was like, oh my God, why is this so challenging now? Oh no, I've lost my touch. I'm not going to try and do this anymore with anybody.
I'm so cheesy. My blood type is mozzarella. Dear and Death, just responding to the chat.
Anyways, yeah, I think we've probably beaten this dead horse.
Yeah,
Soda, you got anything to say about this one?
Really quick, I didn't think I was
said it.
Really quick. I didn't think I was going to get into this topic, but I'm glad I did. Go ahead, Soda.
I think I've said everything with Nintendo being, Nintendo loving kids and all that shit. So
check out Hero and Blacklight Oni
gallery.
Check out Hero and Blacklight Oni on Tuesdays, where they'll be playing Smash Brothers until they kill each other. Not really, but
you fucking
if they
cheater.
I would gladly play that game with her, but
I'm
afraid of what might happen.
Oni's like flamethrower. Oh,
fatality. Oh, wrong game.
We didn't have a Nintendo home console.
You play with rocks.
Well, yes, but we also had Sega Genesis. That's what we started with.
Yeah, I had that too.
And then it was PlayStation 2. So the first Nintendo consoles we had were Game Boy Colors.
And if you guys are new to the chat, we are Lagging Out Live. This is our Halloween stream. We're all dressed up in character except for me because I'm a loser. But I had my Houston Astros jerseys on because
he was being a winner for once.
I was a loser, but I was just kidding. I'm sorry that Soda's team lost, unfortunately. But everyone is dressed up in certain accents or certain avatars.
Whoa.
We are.
Oh, don't hurt his feelings like that.
No. So if you like us, give us a follow. If you want to subscribe, give us a sub. If you want to drop some biddies, we appreciate that as well. Everything is great. If you just want to enjoy the chat, go ahead and type in a chat and ask any questions that you want. We can actually do call-ins on our Discord channel. So if you actually have a question, we can actually bring you on the live. If you have a question for the hosts, we will do that tonight as well for you guys. So all you have to do is go into the screen room in the audio chat in Discord, and we will bring you up.
I have a very disturbing feeling that this might turn into be a thirst trap kind of video.
Yes.
Shall we prepare ourselves for this?
Yes, we shall.
Good. Just glad we're on the same page.
Yes, we are. Oni, question. Did you get a lot of sleep last night?
No, I had about 3.5 hours. I went to bed at
Wow.
around 1.
So are you on
So about
caffeine?
standard for an elf.
I only drank tea today and hot cocoa. I have not had coffee today.
You have a
This is
lot
called
of energy.
sheer energy because of cosplay. Because I have nothing going on in my life apparently, aside from spring and costumes and Halloween.
Okay.
Now you understand.
She's running on adrenaline.
You're not in Texas. What?
The less sleep I get, the better it is. As long as I'm not
Yes,
waking up
Kazoo.
early. That sucks. I'd rather stay up late than wake up early. That just ruins it.
So in other words, everybody was on her bad side when she was in the military.
Well, is
You
there
know,
a good side?
I was relatively
When she's cosplaying.
decently behaved in the military. I didn't get NJP'd. I didn't get anything terrible. But I also didn't have I didn't quite have the cynicism I have now. So there's that.
So would it
Good
be safe
Lord,
to say
Ticker.
you were a happy person back then? The first time I played Mario on the Tango was the first time I heard the violent M's. One more try, guys. Poll up for tonight's trivia. So, in what year was Metal Gear released for the computer? 85, 87, or 1988, which is like the best tops baseball card year?
No.
Soda would know that answer, actually.
Great
I know it
Disease
was
says
a
B.
top-down game, right? That's so.
Yes, it
Oh,
was
was
a
it?
top-down
Yeah, yeah.
stealth game, and it was very weird.
Whoop! Exclamation points.
I'm still impressed that the Marines were able to outsmart an AI by pulling Metal Gear Solid. That was good. That was good news.
That's what I call it when I'm constipated. I make a Metal Gear Solid.
Stupid fuck.
That sounds like you need more fiber.
It doesn't happen that often. But yeah. Thank you to our boosters on our Discord, Nitro.
Oh.
Soda Pop, Hypernova, The Mariner, Ezreal, Stormwolf Song, Prophet, and Tyrann Death. Ezreal asked me, what's a good editing program? I told him Premiere Rush, which is Adobe Premiere, the editing program that's, but it's for quicker clips. You don't need a lot of that stuff. But Sony Vegas is pretty good, I think, too. So thank you, guys. We appreciate you for that. What? Logo created by Soda in the center there. Our 10-year anniversary logo there.
Sweet.
Created by our graphic designer extraordinaire, Soda. Check us out on Kick, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter or X, Instagram, Rumble, and Facebook. Yeah. I'm going to let that logo sit up there because everyone needs to enjoy it. Look at all the work that microphone took. Look at all those different colors. Look at that. Like he almost has a master's degree in design.
Actually, Chief hated this logo when I gave it to him a year ago. So.
I did. Because right here. You see how the logo is like, the bars are here. It looks like it's kind of squished here. That's the only thing I had issues with. But everything else I like. I hate everything, though. I'm like Oni when it comes to design. I hate everything.
Okay, I hate everybody's shit, too. So.
I hate my own shit more than anyone else's. Like, I tell him to look at my demo. What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong. Yes, there is. He's like, no, there isn't. I'm like, oh, there's got to be something wrong. They give me a thank you for interest every single time. Thank you for your interest.
You just got to tell him you're 28.
High.
Right? I think it's probably age discrimination.
This fish is high as fuck.
Oh my God. That's going to be a great clip for the best of Twitch. This is high as fuck. Come down, ugly kick Joe. Okay, so the squishy topics.
Next page.
Yep, next one. I'm trying to click on it. Oh, there's Oni again. I'm shocked. I am shocked.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked and appalled. There's a side by side right there. I'm shocked and
Oni needs
appalled.
to move a little bit to her right, though.
Yeah, move to your right a little bit.
I what?
You got to move a little bit to your right. You kind of clipped off.
Wrong
Yeah,
direction.
right.
There you
There you
go. It's the eyes
Still
for me.
making it worse.
It's the eyes for me, like that do it for with the character. It's just like it doesn't look like Oni anymore because of the
God
makeup.
Damn.
That's
Hey.
that's pretty fucking close.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
and
yeah,
everyone's
the
saying
glitter?
Oni looks better. They say in the chat, Oni
I
looks way
agree.
better.
Yeah.
I think so too. It's nice.
Thank
Good job.
you.
I will say the gifts don't do it justice.
I won't be wearing makeup anymore, but it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, the makeup. I'm just saying, I'm digging it.
Well, it's a white powder because, and not the one you snort because I have standards.
I like white powder.
It's the lighting, it's the basement. It's looking pale, so I actually look like I have a skin color that isn't rice paper or something. So
Rice
apparently, Baldur's Gate 3, or at least someone, made the news because bitches be thirsty. And using the most cringe, disgusting words I wish I've never heard them because I feel worse for knowing them. Terms that I still don't understand, like, and if you do know it, keep it to yourself.
Ghost.
Baby girl, I don't know what the fuck that is. Also, I'm aware of the term girlies. Every time I read that, I want to gouge my fucking eyes out. I hate that term. And I know when he's typing right now, I'm going to pick up my phone, I'm going to know who it is.
Ghost,
So
probably.
essentially, Astarion is the internet boyfriend for gamers. Now, of course, I will say, well-written character. When I first was introduced, it was because Astarion was so bitchy. And then I realized why. It was because I looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm that bitchy. Except then the character death came out, and I'm like, oh no, that actually is really cool. That's really interesting. And I was like, oh wow, that's really sad. I do some of the same habits. That's depressing. So, that being said, I don't want to date Astarion. It's not about dating the character. It's about finding relation to yourself in the world with the character. But apparently some people want to date the character. So they want him to be their boyfriend or something. I don't know. You do you. Just don't do me. Because I don't want it. So the internet kind of fucking blew up. And this was after, by the way, remember, this is after the Karlach stuff. When they were like, oh my gosh, Mama K, I'd let her stomp on me. And it's like, sometimes you don't need to share that on the internet. Please.
And if she did, she would be setting your ass on fire. There's a story there.
Probably more than just your ass.
Whoa.
Literally.
So, yes. Good news. Video games made the news and it wasn't something stupid. Bad news.
It was something sexual.
It was for something degenerate. Absolutely fucking degenerate.
No. Doesn't sound like the internet.
I know, right?
What the
I'm
fuck,
shocked.
Ghost?
So I prepare myself for when I pick up my phone.
You've already said what he's gonna say.
Actually, Oni is
He's a fucking
cosplaying
degenerate.
a guy. How about mommy?
Say you have mommy issues without saying you have mommy issues.
Clearly.
I think I agree with that one.
I third that one because I've been in those discords, those Discord chats, and heard his background.
Now, here's the thing. There's really no shame in that. There's just a time and a place to share it. And
And
sometimes
he
Milkers.
just used the wrong time and the wrong place yet again. And she's like, I gotta see this shit show.
look, there's nothing
I
wrong
just
with
threw up
liking
in my
older women.
yeah.
Is it the typical norm for younger men to go for an older woman? No, it's not. Is there any shame in it? No.
Yes. I mean, no,
Never.
never. Dramatic pause.
I'm keeping my thoughts to myself because what I would say would be incredibly painful and hurtful, and not funny.
I'm sure it'd be funny.
Sure, it's
Yeah,
not.
so would I.
Mm,
With our group, that's
are
the
you
date.
sure you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Well, the time has passed now, but go ahead.
Good.
Proceed.
So yet again, Baldur's Gate 3, yes, doing great in terms of the game, but showing just how thirsty gamers can be
I'm always thirsty.
over fake people who don't exist.
I like fake boobies.
We know.
Like any boobies.
That's true.
Well, that leaves a lot of interpretation of.
Yeah, go ahead. She's playing with her drone.
No, I'm typing in Twitch chat.
Okay. You know you're live on video right now, right?
I'm answering the chat.
Debating the rage is not necessarily a good idea. Anyways, so this particular topic is it's amusing. I find it hilarious. Astarion has gotten the thirst
Give us
trap
a fucking
maximum.
Yeah.
Apparently preceded by
Boobies.
Karlak, which I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
A
not
lot of people
surprised
love
in the
Karlak.
least. I'm not surprised in the least. She's definitely one of those sleeper hotties. I'll put it that way.
Sleeper. There's nothing sleeper about it.
I
She's
was
literally
trying to be
physically on
gentle.
fire.
I was trying to be gentle.
I like boobies.
Me too.
But Shadowheart is also one of those come from behind winners.
Come from behind.
Glad you finished that statement because that could have gone a very different path.
Fucking mint.
It did in my brain anyway.
Ads. Hey, the chaos is here. Join the chaos.
Zerchaos is back on social media.
Welcome
Look
to
out
the
for
most
chaos.
18 plus chat we've ever had.
Welcome to
It's all
OnlyFans.
downhill from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chaos. Gotta ask you a question, sir.
Oh no, here it comes.
Can you identify who Oni is cosplaying as right now? Clearly, the chieftain broke it.
No, someone who made the slides broke it.
I definitely did, KO.
Yeah. Okay, that was weird.
Quite weird.
Oni, I was just putting soda in the fridge today. I was just wondering.
Really?
Since you're,
What the fuck?
That's fucked up, dude.
I was putting soda in the fridge, and it was two types of root beer. One was mug root beer, and one was A&W root beer. Both in cans. Which one's better?
The blood she's drinking.
Do I have to choose between two losers?
Whoa.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
I guess whichever one I grab first.
Okay.
What a depressing thought. It's like a glory hole, but there's no glory in it.
Holy shit!
Wow.
She comes out guns a blazing,
What the
guys.
fuck
Greatest
was that?
thing Oni ever said. Right?
Said in like at least 6 months. That was amazing. It's like a glory hole with no glory. What the fuck?
Oh my god, that's
How do we
Remember-
not have 1,400 people in this fucking room right now? It's amazing to me.
You have to remember, when I drink root beer, It's usually maybe 2 or 3 times a year. I'll buy a certain 4-pack. I drink IBC because I find it worth the money.
Very
That
gassy.
is fair. That is a fair choice.
But in the glass bottle, right?
Yes. Well, it's one of them. IBC does not have as much vanilla or vanillin, which tastes like vanilla, in it. So it's a little more rough, a little bit more of the soda. That way, when you make a root beer float and use the vanilla, it actually balances out more. If you use A&W and then you add vanilla ice cream, it's just going to make it more vanilla. You might as well just eat the ice cream. Although I hear apparently root beer is a popular drink, so I get to taste some of the smaller soda breweries, if that's a thing.
Yes, we already been over this. I am not the one who turned Oni.
Oni becomes a vampire and doesn't age. Meanwhile, Soda becomes a vampire and ages 50 years.
That's fucking hilarious.
Reality is often disappointing.
Exactly.
It's not as Hero would say canonical. Right? It's not canon.
Good.
I think I would use the word appropriately at the very least.
When do you ever use words appropriately? No one uses words appropriately on this live. You should know that by now.
Apparently myself and Oni are the exceptions to the rule because, my God, you guys are certainly not exceptions to the rule.
Oh, what are you talking about?
We have plenty of time to be smart during the week. This is the time we get to be assholes.
Right. Well, I'm not an asshole. I mean, cheap.
I
There it
am.
goes again. That's $20 now you owe me.
God damn
it.
Some of you are just holes, but hey.
Yes. Don't tell Soraya that. Anyways.
I'm the only one who knows who Soraya is anyway.
Yeah. Does anyone know who Soraya is? Happy Halloween. Yeah, I'll allow that.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, you fuckers. That's an
I don't know why
automatic
that
allow,
was
right?
blocked. I freaking allowed that ages ago.
I don't think anybody ever put fuckers in there. That's why.
Yeah.
If I put fuck, it
Accidentally
makes
closed the stream and now everyone is a different color. Happy Halloween.
What the
That's
fuck?
racist.
Oh, really?
How's everybody a different color?
I'm blue.
I identify.
Double die?
I identify as orange because I love the orange man.
I identify as moving this show along, fuckers.
Yes, the Actors Guild, Ryan Reynolds. Apologize about the slide. Technical difficulties.
It's not working. That's weird.
Yeah, it's so weird, right?
It's a lagging out stream. Of course, something's going to break.
Something's gonna break. But look, my camera is clear. Look, no. Look, like when I focus it, it doesn't zoom in anymore.
Congratulations, the man.
It only took me 3 years.
That's technology.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like I didn't have to have you drive here for 6 hours to fix it for me. That's always a good thing, right?
Well, I got to make a trip to pick up my car tomorrow, so no, that wouldn't be.
Oh, hooray! It's been, what, 3 weeks?
Roughly.
Yeah.
Well, God, I'm not the one paying for the rental. It's coming out of my ass first, but I'm getting reimbursed on it.
Yeah, those fuckers are gonna make them pay, dude. That ain't your fault.
Oh, they 100% are. They're even covering the cosmetics on the car under warranty. I'm like, well, fuck
cool.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. I'm happy about that. All right. The Actors Guild and Ryan Reynolds. This is such a stupid thing, a stupid hill to die on as far as the Actors Guild's concerned. Wouldn't you guys agree about this?
Yeah. This is
so
stupid.
Silly, man.
It's gotten so stupider too.
Oh my God. Like you
So
can't
much for the
even,
appropriate wordage.
you can't make jokes about anything anymore because everyone gets their asses hurt. Where? Sorry, bitches. Like you can't take a joke. Fucking relax.
Nope.
Oh, that must be the Actors Guild.
Oh.
That's the Actors Guild crying like bitches.
For a second there, I thought it was something that Soda was looking for.
That's me after I go 1-20 in Call of Duty.
Oh shit.
Oh. Again. on
For you
shipment.
when you start getting sniped from across the map by one of these.
Fucking filthy ass campers who die in a fire. I'm borrowing Oni's flamethrower and unaliving them in their video game. But yeah. So does anyone want to elaborate on this? If people don't know in the chat what's going on.
So the Actors Guild's on strike. Yay. Nobody cares. We've all heard. We're all tired of it. They're crying for better pay, better benefits, better this, better that, yada yada yada. They were offered the exact same package that the Writers Guild got, which everybody thought was an improvement over the previous thing, and everybody was ready for them to accept the deal. Then Nan Drescher comes out of left field and right hooks Amp Tip and says, "Nah, bitch, we want 53 cents for every subscriber on your streamer services." And that money goes straight to the Actors Guild funds for them to distribute to the actors. Anybody want to find the over-under on whether or not that money would actually go to any of the actors?
Right. Fuck that. First of all, fuck the nanny.
Look,
of course they're gonna put a washed-up actor in charge of this of SAG, right?
Of course.
Second thing, fuck you for the 53 cents. Third of all, fuck you for a third time, because then you're gonna make Netflix, Disney Plus, Paramount, Peacock, and all that stuff, and we're gonna have to pay for it. And then so they could eat the biggest bag of dicks, because if it wasn't for people like me, they wouldn't look as good as they fucking do. Well, so if they want 53 cents, I want 55 cents.
I want to circle back
to
them. That point.
Fuck you.
I want to circle back to that point in a second.
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds is on this slide. Unfortunately, that you don't get to see the picture because it's actually hilarious. But Ryan Reynolds is actually on this slide because he made a comment after SAG decided they wanted to put out new rules for Halloween costumes for actors. Well, they just said new rules for Halloween costumes. You guys can't be characters from Struck Studios during the strike for Halloween. I'm sorry. It would go against the strike guidelines. And so Ryan Reynolds comes out and says, "I can't wait for my daughter to dress up as Barbie so I can call her a scab while she's going around trick-or-treating." Man, it's so exciting.
In a Barbie world, wrapped in plastic.
So
it's fantastic. You can brush my hair and trust me everywhere.
Is that Cartman?
I don't know who that was.
Wow.
Who the fuck did that? That was cool.
When Soda buys a mic, a mixer, and a stream deck, this is what happens, folks.
I know, right?
That was not me.
He's like a little kid with a.
That was Hero, all the way Hero.
Well, Hero has a mixer, but he's a little bit more responsible than you are.
Responsible.
X to doubt. Just saying. I'm a fucking child, okay?
He said Barbie.
Human.
He started it.
But
that would be the second time I ever sung Barbie on stream. The other one's floating around somewhere. If you can find it, let me know.
Wow, that slide broke as fuck.
That's up there with that nipple lick.
Oh, that was a $25 nipple. Thank you.
Oh, okay. But anyway, so Ryan Reynolds makes the joke about calling his daughter a scab, and the entire internet starts busting on SAG-AFTRA for how stupid their fucking rules are. And then, of course, the spokespersons for SAG have to come out and say, to clarify, this is guidelines for actors only.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Amanda from the hospital. Your test results came in today, Chieftain, and yep, you have herpes.
Well, fuck. Penguin just got you.
Wow. Well,
at least something will be coming back for him every month.
That's the last time I fucked Penguin.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
I know where my vote's going.
Oh no. Well, Penguin, I'd love having to hang out with you, but Nice knowing you.
That was funny though.
Gotta go
I think
out
I got
here
it.
and give him the old Yeller treatment now.
Oh,
Sorry,
God.
guys.
There we go. I got it working.
Can we pick multiples on the poll?
Oh my God. Not my poll apparently because my test results came back. But
They have
Nice knowing you guys.
medication for that. You can borrow some from Ghost.
What, you got freaky with the penguin? She was giving me the eyes.
Anyways, anybody else got comments on this bullshit? Bullshit.
Oh, I love Ryan Reynolds. He's fucking amazing. Dude's funny.
Hell yeah.
But if I was
back.
gay, I would have posters of him all over my bathroom. Just saying.
Same here. I mean, don't you already have that?
Yeah, but nobody knows that. Oh wait.
Shoot, isn't Ryan? You know what? Ryan Reynolds is another one of those that might be older than most everybody expects. Definitely doesn't look it.
Oh no.
Thank you, Prophet.
Thanks, Prophet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. And yes, I don't care. Like, you guys can like make fun of me all the time in the chat. It doesn't bother me. I know Tyrandeth's like, was I too hard on you on the live? I'm like, nah, dude, you're fine. I'm like, I have a thick fucking skin. I think it's funny. If you can't laugh at yourself, then you can't laugh at anyone else. I am a totally good sport about it. It doesn't matter that we joke with each other all the time here. No one takes it personally. Well, maybe Oni does, but everyone else, no one.
He's not Oni today, though. No.
Yeah. No. I don't
love
take it
this
personally.
poll, though. Most immature host.
Oh my God. I'm gonna win that by a landslide.
Oh God.
It's not even gonna be close. There's not even gonna be a recount, a mandatory recount.
Thank God, you might be mad.
Was it thank God, or else you might be mad about my comment? No, Mojo, nothing really bothers me.
God dang, I didn't even realize she clowned you hard.
Mm-hmm.
When you made your comment about your poll, Mojo just
Yeah,
flashed back
I saw that.
with, I didn't
Yeah,
even
it was
see
funny.
that until now.
Oh yeah, that was funny. It was a dick-sized truck. That's fine. It's okay.
It was a dick-sized truck. Yeah, it ran you the fuck over.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like, are you hacking into my camera at night when I'm on a Chatterbait or something? Like, what are you doing? That's how I earn my real money.
Yeah, that's how we make a living. Cause,
Yeah,
you know, we have to. We have
that
to,
and OnlyFans. So,
we have to be slaves to society.
yeah, that's how we
We
have
all
to pay
know
our
OnlyFans
master's
wouldn't
loans.
get you enough. Average income on OnlyFans is $125 a month.
Well, I make 500, so that's fine.
Yeah, I'm about 850.
So yeah,
So we all know Chieftain's all about that ramen.
yeah,
And
Yeah,
like 7 double quarter pounders.
It's the expensive ramen, buddy. It's the spicy ramen. Come on.
And he gets the
Gotta
shrimp
splurge
ramen.
a little bit every now and
Yeah,
then.
yeah, he
You
splurges
got
and
to,
gets the
man.
shrimp sometimes, you know.
Yes,
a lot of
sometimes
shrimp.
I have to splurge for the shrimp. You know, I'm one of those dudes that eats Chinese food with a fork. I can't do the chopsticks thing. Sorry.
Mariner, stop corrupting my moderator. It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late for that one, bro.
It's too late. She's ours now. Happy Halloween.
Well, you know what, Gazoo? Gazoo's asking, so he's asking if the weight challenge is done.
No.
No. How do I look, guys?
I don't know. Let me go to the full shot.
Doable. I think you're gonna get laid tonight.
Should have seen my wife's reaction when I put it on.
She's like, I can't wait to take that off later.
Maybe in not as many words.
Like,
I mean, if I was your wife, that's what I would do. Say.
Make sure you check us out on Laggin_Out. Rogue Penguin is always liking our stuff and Lagging_Out, and we're always liking her stuff. And of course, I am the most immature host with 86% of the vote.
Was there
Not
any
even
doubt?
close. No, not in the least.
Would have been 100, but I voted for myself.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. How many?
You
Was it
did
seven?
not
We got
vote for yourself, sir.
It's scary. It's scary that we got so like 7
What the
people
fuck took
voting.
my? No, I voted on myself. What the fuck? Oh.
Apparently, he voted for himself. He's getting a little dyslexic in the brain again. He's confusing himself for Hero.
Right.
Apparently, I must have clicked the wrong thing.
Who
Sorry,
voted
Hero.
for Hero? People.
It must have been me because I was trying to click myself. So.
Hero got 1 vote.
That was an accidental vote. That should have been.
Yeah,
mine.
Oni is probably the most mature one, and this.
Yeah, I
the
agree
one,
with that.
She owns the key to the zoo that we call Lagging Out Live.
All right, she lets us out. She lets us out every Friday.
Yeah, that's fine.
The best kept secret is the fact that she's the ringmaster.
Yes.
Yeah, she'd be like, if I had keys, these motherfuckers would never get out of their cages.
Yeah.
She'd bring us our laptops to teach class. Make me my money, bitch. Make me my money.
Here's your 6-pack of Dr. Pepper for the day, Soda.
Right.
Chieftain, here's your Dasani water. There you go. You're good.
So I put the suit on, and the wife just kept staring at me. Staring at me. Then I hit her with the voice, and I was like, "So,
hey, baby,
what do you think of my counter?" She's like, "I don't know if that voice is right, but it's doing something."
Time for another baby.
See,
So
you
go
know,
check-
there's some things that don't need to be taken that far. That's one of those things.
So check us out on TikTok. And if you like our content, and it looks like you guys do because there's 14 of you here, please tell your friends. And if you have pets as friends, tell them too. I had enough trauma for one day. Yeah. You see that? It's funny. Very trauma. So, well, if you think that's a lot of trauma, check out this topic right here. This is trauma.
My God, this is so bad.
1 year for a disaster.
Oh,
there
one
we
day.
go.
Why?
Yeah. I have a feeling that this might be a Try Hard Award this year. Nominee.
Oh, yes. Yes, it
Dreadful.
is. Because there
Dreadful.
always has to be one that just decides to squeeze into that spot at the last second. At this rate, we might as well just have an entire video strictly about the worst games of 2023 because it just keeps getting worse.
That's a good idea. We're going to do that.
Challenge of
No,
the-
Gazoo. The people that created Gala made this game also. For some context for you guys.
Wait,
Laurel.
no.
Yeah, I believe so. Right? That's what I read.
I don't. Let me double check before
I could be wrong, but I swore that I saw a video on it. But I could be wrong.
So they were given 1 year to
Right.
make this game.
Abortion.
And as we all know, that's plenty of time to make a video game, right?
A year, yeah.
I mean, that's way too much time. They should have only given them 6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks is more than one.
Isn't that called a
What?
game jam?
So
Right? Yeah.
apparently with Gollum and that disaster, someone
Abortion.
decided, oh, it's my
Hold
time
my
to
beer.
shine. Exactly. So here we are in hell again.
Iguana Bee, by the way, not the same one.
It's not?
No.
Okay.
No.
That was my bad. Sorry, guys.
The one that did it was Datalic. The one that did Gollum.
Wrong,
was
dumbass.
Datalic Games, and this one was called Iguana Bee.
Oh.
Anyways, I'm sorry, Oni. Go ahead.
Yeah, so sorry.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, so this game is can we even call it a game?
We can call it an abortion of a game.
Right.
It looks like it was done with Maya 2016 and released in 1997. That's what it looks like to me. This is horrible.
You know what's sad is the Kong game that was made on the PS2 looks better than this. Like
Yeah.
severely better and played better than this.
I shit something in the toilet today that looks better than this. And it had corn in it.
And he
Trying to
doesn't
get
eat
her.
corn.
And I don't even eat corn. Yeah, this is horrible. I'm like,
Uh-oh.
Who invested in this? Go ahead, Oni. It looks like you want to say something.
Oh no, I'm
Okay.
trying to avoid listening to your shit talk.
Okay. But yeah, this is, I'm looking at this and I'm like, the teeth are too white. The texturing looks like it's done in a bump map like 20 years ago.
You guys know
The
what
background's
the budget was?
Oh, that's a
Anybody?
good question. Yeah, what is the budget for this? $50?
Yeah. So I'm trying to, they were low budget that I could understand, but they were giving millions of dollars. And yeah, different story.
So they
It's not
claim,
indie, is it?
They claim both the producers of Gollum and Iguana Beeb claim that they were not funded well enough.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's always their excuse.
Well, in Iguana Beeb's case, they actually have a case for it, but I don't want to steal Oni's thunder. Go ahead.
Oh please, I only found this article because
it bitch slapped us in the face.
Pretty much. The point of our list for try-bars and try-hards is just to be fun. This year is not fun. The list just keeps getting longer and worse. And not the long type of fun. No. This is the slogging through it, hoping the end is near, knowing it's not. Okay, more and more names are being added to that list, and I hate it. I don't want to be angry at video games, but they make it so easy by not doing their job, which is also known as making entertainment that's worth paying for without a return.
Yeah, so make sure you hit that follow button and a like button because we're actually entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
So, this has been Chieftain's TED Talk.
He's not pointing at his penis.
Well, he'd be missing anyways.
I could say something right now, but I won't.
Whoa.
So Iguana Bee made the statement that they were only given a year to develop Skull Island, Rise of Kong. And then a bunch of people that spoke on the condition of anonymity. Hey, I actually said the word without stumbling. Basically said that they were underfunded and not given enough time to develop this game, and that they were victims of studios that just get license happy and don't know when to say no, kind of thing. Yeah, I could read pieces of this article to really get down to it, but that's really the nitty-gritty of it. There's not much more to really input into it. Basically, the game came out, it runs like shit, it's buggy as fuck. I've seen gameplay of it. It looks awful. The facial expressions are they are out of a fucking Super Nintendo game.
It looks like a clay fighter.
Worse than a clay
fighter. Yeah, I was
fighter.
saying it's worse than that. Sadly.
Because at least a clay fighter would freaking look at least close to what Soda has in his avatar, but
right?
This
Yeah.
like you couldn't even pass it off.
No.
Pass it off to your next crematorium, pass it off a cliff.
Yeah, basically.
Pass it off on your taxes.
Death and taxes.
Sure, they would love to. Anyways, but it got horribly rated, horribly bombed, and then when given the chance to speak, people from the studio, anonymously, of course, basically said, "Hey, look, we did the best we could with the time and money we were given, and we had no chance of making this good." End story.
It's always their fucking excuse.
I don't know. I think there's some credibility to it on this one.
Did they have to take the game?
I think from what I understand, Iguana Bee accepted but didn't know the time limit until after they accepted.
Oh.
That sounds kind of bullshit to me.
Let's see. It's
Kind of like
hate.
I go to you and give you $1,000,000. Can you do this in a year? Oh yeah, we could get it done, no problem.
Oh yeah. By the way, if you could have it to me by this weekend, that'd be great.
Great.
I mean, me and Chief could throw something together better than this, and fucking we can.
Me, you,
And
and
here
Keith.
you go. Here's the statement.
Keith will probably be in there good too.
Was
He
it
knows how to
written
do
by
underwriting.
ChatGPT by any chance?
That's possible.
Not this time. The guy said it's a love-hate relationship because they are the ones who accept or give projects, and Iguana Bee doesn't have the means to develop almost anything on its own because money.
But they took it anyway.
They described it as a vicious cycle. Though the studio wants to make original games, it needs money to fund those projects. So Iguana Bee, by the way, if you didn't know, is actually a pretty old studio and has some really good titles to their name. But they're a small studio and they don't have the capital to make original projects. So they accept projects from other studios.
Were they considering this to be a AAA title, or
I don't know. Game Mill was the studio that contracted it to them.
They're hiring people now too.
Of course they are.
Wonder why.
Creativeheads.net, man. They're like, I get stuff from the mill all the time.
They're like, Chieftain, you'd be great for this because you look better than our comp.
Oh God. No, they wouldn't even call me back. They don't call me back. They say, oh, 20 years experience.
And
no, we can't afford
This is
you.
why. This is what they get. We've been over this before. You keep hiring these fucking idiots right out of school that don't even pass their classes, and this is what you get.
When my brother says that, it's like, yeah, we don't hire people with experience. We hire them right out of school. We don't give a fuck. He's like, I'm not. I was like, we're trying to save money. I'm like, you're losing money. He's like, no, we're not. I go,
oh,
okay, thank you. All right. And I can't have the conversation with him. I can't, because I'm always wrong. I'm always wrong my whole life.
No.
Always
See,
wrong.
This is where this all pisses me off because even my dad, he's supposed to be retired. He had to go back to work
school,
to train the kids because when they were coming out of college, they don't know what the hell they're doing. So my dad has to say, no, you can't do that. You can't, because they can't read the handbook.
Wow.
God damn. So here we go. Furthermore,
I'm proud of myself that I got the yellow dig right. Go ahead.
Furthermore, the restriction that a studio must make a game within a year leads to an environment where any setback threatens the entire project. In game development, setbacks happen often. Personnel changes in the game scope, and all the events that happen over the regular course of the game development. Okay, that's all shit we already know about.
Tell me something I don't know, right?
Yeah, this was true of Skull Island. The crunch was really set in motion in February, said the developer. I was on automatic reply by the end of February because all hope was already lost.
Wow.
Despite the negative sentiment on social media. So okay, I don't want to hear about some fucking news rag sucking the cock of a game studio. It's whatever.
Poor baby.
If you hire Chieftain and you hire Soda and the Lagging Out production team on the other side of the production LLC, we'd be able to produce those games at a reasonable price. For any business inquiries, please go to lagginout@gmail.com and the subject say video game 911 shots production or something like that. So that way it catches my attention and we will give you a proper bid for a proper price for an honest day's pay. Thank you. This has been Chieftain's TED Talk. So yeah, we can do that. We can even write for you. We have writers. So, and an editor-in-chief, right? Who's the editor-in-chief? Oh, there she is. Yes. Back in the saddle, Oni. How's it feel?
Nice. It's also nice that the website looks so good.
It looks amazing, doesn't it? And shout out to Mariner and you and everyone else who contributed to that. It's amazing.
Checking this out already.
We're gonna try to launch a beta, but we'll do an announcement on social media. So look out for that on Twitter or any of our social outlets. Our lovely intern Courtney is doing an amazing job. So Courtney is our newest Lagging Out intern. So I'm going to call her Courtney the intern. And she's doing an amazing job as well, getting the outreach out there. So a shout out to her as well. We love her a lot. She's great. I don't know what my title is, Tyrion Death. I guess it's whatever I have to do that day.
The Chief Stooge.
There we go, the Chief Stooge. So mean to me today. Creative director, I guess.
Only
I guess. What happened? You got your hair. What happened? What'd you do? Oh my God, Oni, stop! You're putting fire. Flamethrower. That's awesome. That's what happens when I eat chimichangas.
Well,
I'm
actually looking at the articles page now. It's badass. I love it.
If you guys liked,
I did you a disservice by not checking it out sooner. But I'm gonna do
I
it right
told you
now,
it was good.
live.
Oh, don't hurt his feelings, darling. Come on.
It's great. It's fantastic. I know my flattery. It's doing him such disservice. It should be going to Astarion. I know.
We're gonna do a final polish with some of our designers working with Mariner on there, and just doing a final polish on it too, just for aesthetic reasons, and then we'll do an alpha launch soon. So, but like they did so much hard work, like Oni and Mariner, like did these like great articles. I want people to see them. And I'm like, can we just beta this out? Because they put a lot of work into it, and I don't. It feels like we're doing it, we're getting into the flow, but I want people to see their hard work, and I feel like that we don't have it launched yet, but it looks so good, and I really want to give them credit to that because it's. I know you guys don't take compliments well, especially Oni, because I don't know if it comes off as disingenuous or you take it as that, but it's 100% genuine coming from me. Just want to let you know. Because I don't say things unless I mean them, and she and Mariner's done a great job. So a round of applause for them.
Agreed.
And then she's like, Chieftain, you're still an asshole. I'm like, I know.
I mean, we can't, tell a falsehood.
That's right. Like how awesome our t-shirts are. So you guys might want to check those out at shop.spreadshirt.com/lagging-out. That's shop.spreadshirt.com/lagging-out. And I will probably put I think it's lag swag, right? Exclamation point lag swag. Yep, there we go.
Yeah. There we go.
There it is. Something works. That's great. I still have to do the Oni shirt that's coming soon. I keep on forgetting that. Now that we're doing the tri-bars, people are like, what? Some people
let's survive the tri-bars and the holidays.
There we go.
Wait.
We usually do these in November. So the tri-bars.
Which is next.
That we're getting an early start because my God, if we don't, we're going to forget. And then we're going to be like, fuck.
Yeah. So the tri-bars are our own special gaming awards. We have, depending on year, 4 to 6 awards. If you want to call one of them awards, it's the worst game of the year, but the other ones are the best in their own respective categories. And we do that on our YouTube channel, and we do the final game of the year on the live on that following Friday. So you guys want to check that out. A date will be coming soon, and we'll let you guys know on Twitter, X, Instagram, or your sister's ass. Any one of those social media outlets is where you will find all that information. It's our own award show. Everyone else's award show does not fucking count because we don't get paid for it. You don't get paid to win a title. We're not the Houston Astros.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Says the Rangers who spent $1 billion.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's how you do. You had to pay for championships, man. Unless you're the Padres or the Dodgers or the Yankees. Trivia.
That's right.
In what year was Metal Gear released for the computer? 85, 1987, or 1988? A good year for Topps baseball cards.
In our poll between 1987 and 1988.
So they're torn.
Well,
they're like Natalie and Bulia. They're torn.
Hmm.
I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. No?
Good Lord.
That's Natalie and Bulia.
What year was that from?
85, 87, or 88?
No, the song.
Oh, I don't know.
Dude, I don't even remember what year that song came out.
What
I remember
year
the
was
music
Torn
video,
come out?
though. Last run for the poll. Turned up. Put the
1995?
poll up one more time. Last run.
Three.
Shockingly, I was correct.
One. I thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken. My name is Hero, the IT guy. And the answer is 1987. So, congratulations, the people who guessed 1987. You win nothing. Yes. Yeah. You win a lagging out cookie, which is put in a microwave like soda cereal.
Cookie. Wow, dude.
Not ookie cookie. Don't say that.
Oh,
Fucking
Lord.
gross. And then we're gonna have to explain it to Oni, and she's like, "No, don't explain it."
Put my cookies in the microwave too. Is that weird?
I think that's different, sir.
It depends on the cookie.
Okay.
Like if it's like one of those cookies that like were baked and like they got like a little stale, and you throw it in the microwave for like 10 seconds to moisten it up. That's fine. It's kind of like a biscuit.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, you're okay with that.
Thank you, sir.
If
Don't
you're
you dare, Tyrion Death.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God. No, you're not doing that. Yeah, if you're watching us on Kick, you're probably there by yourself. But make sure you're checking out /lagging out. No underscores there. Make sure you check us out there. We might just do exclusive streams on there during the week as well. Pretty. 10-year anniversary lagging out logo brought to you by Soda Pop.
Soda.
It took him 30 hours to do it.
3 minutes, more like.
No, a little bit longer now.
Yeah, 7 minutes. Kick, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, Rumble, and Facebook. Not only the Facebook group page, but the official Facebook fan page of Lagging Out Entertainment. Yeah. Do it. Do it now. And you see that little QR code? That's the only one that's still working. That is a donation straight to our PayPal account. If you don't want Twitch to get any of our money and you want to do it yourself from there and it goes directly to us, make sure the donations are What's that?
Except PayPal takes a cut.
3% only.
But if you're going to do a donation over $600, don't do that because then we got to report it to the government. So do $599 if you're doing a donation because
increments of.
Yeah, as we know, tax is theft. So I was having a conversation today. It's like, you're taxed on 50% everything. I'm like, yeah, if you think about sales tax and everything else, yeah, you're probably taxed. Quicksilver, we know you're rich, so $5.99. So you could just keep on donating $5.99, $5.99 the whole time. We know.
Twitch definitely take PayPal.
I love Quicksilver. I really miss Quicksilver. She's awesome. She was like OG lagging out back in the day. I think she actually did some. You know what? She did. She actually helped produce episode 9 of season 1.
Damn.
Yeah, she was actually on there asking questions to Sheila the Tank from Red versus Blue.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we had her on. We were talking to her. And like Quick was like, "Can I please come on? I want to ask questions." And like she was like starstruck and stuff because I knew her because I worked with her. I literally sat next to her at a production dinner. And so I'm like, yeah, no problem. And like she was in there, like Quick doesn't want to be on camera because she kind of wants to be incognito, kind of like how Soda is. And so like I made like a little like banner for her. So when she spoke, like I put the banner up with her on there and her YouTube channel and stuff like that. It was really cool. She's a really sweet lady, awesome person too. So everyone, wow, 67% and 88. Okay, interesting. But yeah. Boop. I think that's all we have. I think we're good. Is that everything? What's the score of the World Series? What's the score of the World Series?
Rangers are losing to the Diamondbacks 5-3 in the bottom of the 7th inning in Game 1 of the World Series.
Diamondbacks are winning 5-3.
Oh.
Against the Rangers. Wow.
Screening
That Diamondback team, real deal. What the fuck? They're crazy. Like, that was a 6 seed. They were like the worst seed, and they're in the World Series. That's what I was yelling at my dad today. I'm like, there's too many wild card teams.
That didn't sound anything like normalcy.
No, it's just like I go. It's a giant waste of time. It's like, if you are a shitty team, you can get to the World Series. He's like, well, the Yankees were. I go, yeah, they shouldn't have been in there in the first place. He got fucking triggered with them. I'm like, there's like 16 teams in the playoffs. I'm like, there's 32 teams in the league. The fuck. But anyways, we'll talk about that either Monday or Tuesday. Soda and I are talking about doing a debate stream with anything. Like anyone in the chat can throw whatever they want at us. Politics, like Call of Duty versus Battlefield, sports, anything.
Mariners in the screening room.
All right, go ahead, bring them up. You got a question?
One of us would have to jump into the chat there.
Oh, you said you had it working last week.
Well, it's not that I said it; it's that everybody could hear everything through my mic.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hopefully, it won't cross over.
Okay.
Go ahead. What do you think?
Tyrion Death, you have a question? First, what's your name? What's your name? Where are you from? Is he talking?
No. Oh, he said just a minute.
Okay. Was he taking a shit?
Maybe. I don't know. You're the one
like American football. Yeah, Mojo.
Yeah, it's working.
Mariner.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
So a question for Oni, my darling.
Oh God.
That's Mariner.
Yes.
Do speak up.
Can you do an impression of Cruella de Vil?
I barely remember the movie. I was more of a Hunchback of Notre Dame kind of child.
You've been doing it all night.
Fair.
I can only assume, but without knowing how she actually sounds from the movie, any movie, even the shitty one from a few years ago.
Shitty.
I'd rather not risk it. My poor pride will not let me fail.
You've been doing it all night, my darling.
Darling.
I'm glad it made someone happy.
Darling, it's just paperwork, darling.
I'm sure this will be so fun to listen back to with all the clips. So many rated R things that will never make it past sentences.
You are the rated R superstar.
Someone has to wear the crown.
Heavy the head that lies the crown.
Anyway.
So Mariner, you're up late.
He is.
No D20. Thank you. Big shout out to Mariner. Make sure you check out Deep Dive Gaming on Kick and Twitch. Make sure he's there, and he check us out on Thursdays on our channel here, Laggin_Out.
Thank you for coming, Mariner.
Thank you for coming.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Sometimes they come first, sometimes
Fat
not
chicks
at
need
all.
love too.
How dare you?
That was
a
actually,
line from oh my god, fuck.
American Family Guy.
No, back in the oh my god, I'm having a Biden moment.
Yeah. While he's
You look
doing
like
that,
him.
there was.
Would you like your AARP card?
Please.
Yeah. That was something that Keanu did like almost the entire movie of John Wick 4.
Wayne's World. It's from Wayne.
Oh wow. Damn, took him that long to get it.
Sorry. You had a Biden moment.
Clearly. But Biden would have never gotten it.
You are right. He would have had to ask him.
But like
And
pretty
it'll
much
go anyways.
How do I get off the stage again?
the entirety of like
I'll get
John
in
Wick
trouble.
4, Keanu's shtick seemed to be talk as little as possible unless spoken to. And then there'd always be a random person, like they'd fight and then they'd stop. And the bad guy would ask John a question. John would just like glare at him, be like, yeah. That's all he did, like the whole movie, just about, yeah. It was, I don't know. I love the movie, but it was funny. Oh, God. Gazoo says, Oni, can you say we're taking the hobbits to Isengard?
As a historian or as Legolas, this
Legolas.
massive. Scientifically, we must get this accurate.
Legolas,
Even though I'm more of
definitely.
Gimli or Samwise because I'm short.
I'd say do both.
Austrian, he said.
Tharian.
Astarian, sorry.
We're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Sounds fun.
Will there be blood, death, and chaos?
Oh, I hope so. It makes it fun.
Will there be 11sies?
Don't push your luck.
Second breakfast. Yes. Okay, it looks like we're running on empty.
What?
I mean, you could do the last slide. Did you weigh in, sir?
No. I didn't get the way in. I could say I'm 210. Everyone would have to believe me, right?
Very much.
I'm 210.
217.
All right, there we go.
Finally broke that 220. But it's questionable whether or not it'll stay.
Yeah.
So you're weighing in because we're on the way out.
Yes.
I like it.
Oh,
I do my best.
Yeah, it's not. This slide's not updated.
Oh, not in the slideshow, but it is updated because I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, was it done recently before I hit the start button?
I think so.
Or after I hit it? Okay.
I think it was after you hit the start button.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know. Yeah, I'm probably 210.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get lipo, get the remainder out. I showed you that photo of me in college. You're like, which one are you? I'm like the guy on the left. I'm like 160 pounds there. That's why you don't recognize
Honestly,
me.
I mean no disrespect, but you look a world of different now as to what you did then. And
Yeah.
it really,
Like
honestly, it's not that it's a bad thing or a good thing or anything.
It's just different. Yeah. Where did I put that under photos?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there I am. All right. I'm going to show it. So there's me on the left. No chin. Mighty Ducks hat.
I think that's probably the only reason why I had an idea of which one you were.
He shortly came out after we stopped being roommates. And then he worked at Walt Disney Studios as now he's a Netflix animator, Netflix producer, Netflix animation producer now.
Well,
yeah.
I hope he's brushed up on his resume recently because Netflix animation's out the door.
I don't know. Like, it doesn't matter. He'll find another job. He's that good.
I'm sure he will. It's just I hope he's keeping up with it because I mean it. Netflix animation is out the door. They're contracting out to Skydance now.
Oh, okay.
Skydance and Apple said "fuck you" to each other, and now Netflix brought in Skydance.
We covered that last week.
Yeah. It might have been in the news articles, but I don't. Did we cover that on the live?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
When it gets to like the 10 o'clock hour, I I'm totally adapting Hero's term bok bok time.
Bok bok
bec-
mode.
Yeah, 'cause it's when your brain gets a little fuzzy and you're getting really tired.
Yeah.
So,
But then you got to you push through that so that you're working on pure adrenaline and sheer exhaustion, and then you don't feel anything of that.
And
if
then
I was half
lightning.
the age, I could. I can't do it now.
And then it becomes greased lightning, and you start acting like a Starion.
I get very ornery when I'm tired, so I don't have a filter. So basically, at 10 o'clock at night, it's just like time for bed.
Gets ornery. I get absolutely ridiculous and senseless. Oni
Yeah.
gets happy, which is kind of terrifying. I'm kidding. And then Soda just passes out.
Soda just lives in that whole area. That's his gray area. Like, he's never awake. He's in a constant state of always sleeping. Like when we're in meetings, it's just like, can I say something? And then it's like everyone cuts him off. He's like, it's like having Hero and Oni in the meeting. I can't get a word in edgewise. He texts me.
Say that.
Yeah, I did. I text Joe. It's like having a room full of Hero.
He just says, he tries to say shit to make me laugh on the Zoom to get me in trouble. So he'll drop shit like that. I'm like, it's not working.
I'll do it to Maya too when we're in like Ignite or fucking
Maya
portfolio
would probably
meeting.
fucking giggle her ass off and nobody say anything.
He does,
to
but
her.
every now and then I can get her to crack a smile. It's usually
Yeah.
about the Snorlax. We start talking about Snorlax.
We start talking about Snorlax. That's hilarious. I'm putting that on my background in my meeting next week. I'm putting the Snorlax as my
Oh
background.
my
in
god,
Zoom.
we don't have a meeting next week. Thank God.
I know. That's why I said next week.
Week after.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Kazoo. If only.
Clean
I don't
shirt,
got
black
the
tie.
beard. I don't got the beard for ZZ Top, brother. Sorry.
He's got the good job though. He's got the cool car. He's all
Yeah.
set.
Well, it's in the shop, but he'll get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's actually tomorrow. I got to get my ass up early tomorrow. Though,
Is
so.
it really far? Is it far away, Hero?
Pensacola?
Is that far from you?
About 2.5 hours.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
Do you have
But
to
the cool
charge
thing-
the car in between that?
I should be able to well, as long as they're keeping it at the charge that it's at, which I doubt, I should be able to one-shot that, no problem.
I don't know how you do those long trips. I can't do it.
It's not as easy as it used to be.
No.
Just
God
ask
bless
Oni
you.
how well it happened for her.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
But I don't have the years you all have, and it's necessity. It has to get done. So
Well, Tyrion Death, I could just crack one of those jokes that you made years ago. Balls made of brass, shoot lightning out his ass.
Get together and throw me weather.
Good Lord, he got it.
Wow. Good.
My 2,000
Only-
years of wisdom.
Oni, I'm going to quote Indiana Jones here. It's not the age, it's the mileage.
And yes, Prophet, it is
It's
an
a lot of
intentional
mileage.
accent because she is playing a character.
Yeah, she's playing a character.
She is channeling it well.
Very well.
I'm
Yeah.
trying.
It's
She might be
amazing.
running out of juice though.
Yeah, she can do that for 3 hours. That's amazing. I'm gonna end everything because I'm think Oni needs to get.
You have to remember, when I lived in Georgia, now I'm not saying I was good at voices, but
Why?
we would play
there so
for
many
hours. I mean,
songs
as soon as I got
about
out of
rainbows?
class, I would drive to the next city to go play Dungeons and Dragons for hours. I'm talking at least 6 on a good day. Could wind up being 8. Yes, there's snacks. Yes, there are breaks in between. But no, we hard charge that shit. Okay? It's a marathon.
Tyrion Death, who does that remind you of? That was us in our college years.
Thank you, Great Kazoo. That does mean a lot to me. I was more afraid I was going to annoy everybody. And it turns out I just made the whole show absolutely rated NC-17, which we've never done before. Probably will never ever happen again. So, mark the calendars,
know.
folks.
We might be making for X next time.
On behalf of Joe Biden, aka Vampire, aka Soda, John Wick,
Uh-oh.
Black Lad Oni. I'm Chieftain. We're lagging out live. And we're signing off and lagging out. See you next week.
What an idiot.
That too.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Whoa, dude.
Halloween.
Compensation's always poning me. Yeah, my bandwidth is boss. I even pay extra for FiOS. 18 up and down still got me nervous cause the game acts like I'm still in service. What? Girl, look at my poor bar. Girl, look at my poor bar. Girl, look at my poor bar. It don't count. Girl, look at my poor bar. Girl, look at my